You ain't getting money, what you call it? Bank got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me, yo, my fruit from Pie Mind State, roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame? No, the presence of a king make a nigga think raincoats. Still make a hater do his thing though. Still make a hater do his thing, yo, I'm back on that reload. Full clips in me, yo, though, when the heat blow. D-Rose got your D-code. For that mellow, I say hello, then Porzingis from the free throw. Sour face, lay off the lemonade. I'm still on my Jay-Z renegade. Pick a day, outbox niggas, come get a clip of fade. Win bets off myself, then fill a dinner plate. The outfit make the chick converse. And the hat went on my hip, but she skipped that first. Yo, I like them slip, then she fit that skirt. We had a third, come and learn, now dish that skirt. Bitch, dude so colossal. Every time I get a Dutchin' like these Instagrams they follow. Y'all looking at today, well my vision see tomorrow. I get mines, no borrow. You ain't getting money, what you call it? Bank got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me always get my fruit from the market. Empire Mind State, roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame? No, the presence of a king make a nigga think raincoats. Still make a hater do his thing though. Still make a hater do his thing, yo. War dog on the instrumental, y'all. Do better music, go we shine or the mall. Thinking about a Cuban, that's the bulls of the park. So I can make sure you niggas see me from afar. And I can shine without jewels like a god. They see the aura, chill as the corner. I'm honest, there's a difference in your real, cause you're sorta. If this was reality TV, you're pusher. Realize, nigga, we peep disguise. Can't let you roll with the crew, my peeps are eye. Good vibes, regular dude, these equal eyes. Unless you talk down in the boy, then eagle eye. Awful, fix your face when I walk through. Stun on you lanes, that's what a boss do. Stop making assumptions off of small clues. Investigate your life, I got my own view. One, yeah, I got my own business, so I stay in mines. People, your focus needs some readjustment. Get money. One, you ain't getting money, what you call it? Bank got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me always get my fruit from the market. Empire Mind State, roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame? No, the presence of a king make a nigga think raincoats. Still make a hater do his thing though. Still make a hater do his thing, yo.
Peace, family, peace, family, peace and love, family. What's going on this evening? We are back on the Smokers Lounge. I am your host, Chris Cyphers. What's going on? We see the brother, This I Am, is already in the house, already on the panel. What's going on, brother?
Chilling, been waiting for something fun to come up, and finally it popped on. So I had to get there.
That's what's up. Yeah, I kind of like had about an hour delay because I kind of woke up and I was like, let me get like an extra hour of sleep. And at that time, it was like 8 o'clock. And I was like, all right, let me get one more hour. So I laid my head down for like 20 minutes. Couldn't even really go back to sleep. So I was like, all right, let me
That's usually how it
try
is.
to wake up because I was not waking up at that. Right.
Back.
But you know, we here. Right. It happens. Yeah. So, you know, gonna wait on the family to come through for the confession now.
Word. Dude, my phone was doing weird shit with YouTube. I recorded it though, so like I'm not crazy.
What was it doing?
Like, you know how you'd be looking at your subscriptions on the phone, you just scrolling through and it's thumbnails and videos, right? Nothing major. For whatever reason, it kept showing Kurt Cobain picture where he had the gun in his mouth. It was like from a photo shoot back in the 90s. but like every thumbnail would be that for a split second and then switch to what it was supposed to be. It's like you just
Yeah.
scrolling through and you see gun in the mouth, gun in the mouth, gun in the mouth, but then it changes to whatever this channel is, Sir Drop, whatever that is, like a some kind of weird glitch.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, right. It did it for like 10 minutes. So I recorded some of it and posted it just so that people could see, like, hey, look at this shit. Weird.
I see Nikki's live as well. Shout out to Nikki, Goddess Sabrina and Satara. Shout out to the sister goddesses, guardians, you know.
Yeah, they've been going
And
for a few years.
go over there and shout them out real quick. You know. Fuck. Damn. One thing I did forget is my cousin did call me too. I forgot to hit his ass back. He probably was asking when I was gonna go live.
Yeah, no, he's just sitting there waiting,
Mhm.
wondering, where is he? What did I do?
Shit, I was tired. Shit. As I got off live, I had to go and get something to eat. As soon as I set my ass down, and I passed out.
I did
Had to go
too.
run a quick errand, get some damn barbecue, and come back to the crib. And Lord,
It was supposed to be cool weather today, and it got hot.
it was super hot. Like it's
Everybody
like
texted me too. They're like, "Yo, man, it's supposed to be nice weather this weekend. It'll be cool in the 60s." I was like, "Sweet." Nope.
not today.
This shit was cranking.
Yeah, the weather's been weird all year round. It's been crazy. Oh shit. So apparently Megan Thee Stallion sampled one of Eazy-E's tracks and his daughters are pissed at him.
Ooh.
Right. Ooh.
How long has that been?
Huh?
He's been dead, what, 20 something years?
Yeah.
Like, you should be happy anybody's doing with it after that long, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
well,
not me.
that could be part of the reason why they mad, because you know when you use someone's sample, you know you have to pay the owners of that sample, and I think they might have the rights to like some of his music or his contents and stuff. Or I don't know. I haven't checked out the video.
Well, the rights expire
I
after
can
some
check it out in a little
public
bit. And
domain, but they would have to have a copy of it to be able to claim public domain. If they'd never heard it publicly played before, I don't think that starts until after it's out.
Yeah. Well,
We covered a
they
lot of
better.
that shit, the birthday song.
Yeah, they better. She better make sure her shit is right, because them girls will say some shit and come after her. That's Eazy-E. Fucking Megan Thee Stallion at this point. That's Eazy-E. The whole West Coast will go against her.
And they'll take all the money you ain't even dreamed of making yet.
Yeah.
Like that one band that sampled the Stones, they got crushed.
I better not fuck with the West Coast like that.
I don't think anybody's trying.
Right.
They know better.
That part. If they don't, they will.
We got Suge Knight. He'll take care of all of them.
Well, apparently he's locked up, so he can't do anything right now.
How? He's a gangster. He's supposed to have even more connections behind bars.
Yeah. But that's the crazy thing. He haven't really been behind bars operating, so I don't think he really know how to transition to that, especially how things going on now. It's like, you might as well just wait to get out and do your shit if you black under contracts and shit.
Right. Super says he's confession. He talked to Eazy-E's daughter.
Mm-hmm. You know, and look like, um, what's the dude who came up with the GDs? Fuck, I forgot his name. But him, like people like him, like he's one of the like him and the BMF brothers. They still successfully had operations while they was locked up.
Right.
Yeah,
El Chapo.
yeah, El Chapo. I mean, just speaking about the blacks, you don't really hear people, black guys, having still operations, outside of, while they're incarcerated.
I know, and it's a shame, dude. That was balls, man. Having a tunnel with a little train come and get you. Like, I don't care who you are. That's just awesome. Like, I can't even imagine an escape from jail being much better.
Yeah.
Slipped up the tub and you dropped. Like, he had a train car to roll in. That was hot.
Hmm. Yeah, it was cool. I think it was a lot of inside though. You can't
Oh, hell yeah.
can't get nobody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We black the for the the indigenous races has been named or called black. That's not happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's more than El Chapo that escaped. Mexicans that escaped from prison itself. But who do you hear that's in our community? Well, my community that's escaping from prison. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't nobody.
Yeah. So, even to have some type of operation running while you're still incarcerated, that's kind of big, being, in our community. So, like, if you still able to, still withstand your operations and stuff, then, that's a kingpin right there. It's not too many kingpins. And
Oh, you
like,
gotta know
and like,
everybody.
Suge, like, what do we have besides music and gangs?
Does he even have the gangs? Or is he just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they infiltrated. So I mean, because they compromised. So it's like, he can't do shit but sit in that bitch until he get the fuck out.
waiting on his trains?
Right.
And then
So
he'll get mad because he was waiting for Saturday's train. That's how it is. It sucked.
right.
I hated that shit. Like, no,
Right.
let's
This
make
shit's
some
crazy.
Houston.
Shout out to Nikki. What's going on, Goddess? I see you. She's in the building. Super's in the building as well. What's going on, brother?
Woo!
He said he talked to Eazy-E's daughter. That's what's up. Yep, yep. Let me see. I'm gonna bust out a. Are we still waiting for people to come through? I'm gonna bust out a little video to watch.
Oh,
Throw a little entertainment in.
right on.
Let's see.
It might be the alert system today. I noticed a bunch of them were coming in. Like, I didn't get the one from earlier till an hour in.
Yeah.
And then Godbody didn't alert me. There's news.
talk about you white people because I care. I'm trying to help you. Y'all do shit that no other culture does. God damn it. This is the white people getting chewed up by shark season. I'm 52 years old. All the years I've been on this earth, y'all keep getting chewed up by sharks. When the fuck y'all gonna learn? Why do y'all go out that far? That's where they at. You ain't heard of a chewed up nigga nowhere on earth. We go waist high. Y'all seen us at the beach splashing around, making it look like we doing some shit. Nigga feel some seaweed. Nigga something. Y'all kids get out that water. We don't even go get the kids. Do what daddy taught you. Swim, nigga. Nigga jump out dry, nigga. I joke around, man. Love who you love. You understand me? I see interracial couples in here, nigga. And my nigga, you know, you with your white woman tonight, you're taking a chance. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Love who you love, but nigga, you taking a chance. She got that phone call she can make. Man, all she got to do is 911. He's raping me. Nigga, you going to jail. Who you think they gonna believe, nigga? I ain't fucking around. Sally, you're safe with him. But love who you love, man. You know how hard it is for y'all to be in an interracial relationship? Y'all was probably tortured on the way in this room. Because motherfuckers be talking shit. Sister's cold, nigga. That nigga with that white bitch. Couldn't handle us, huh, Nib? Say go get you a snow bunny, Nib. Probably little big motherfucker. We didn't want your black ass, no way. Leroy be walking Sally. Sally, come on, they're gonna kill us. Brothers, we the same way. We see a sister with a white dude, we go the fuck off. Get your money, bitch. Get your money, bitch. You couldn't handle that anaconda, huh? Get your money, bitch. Sister be like, what? I was just saying something. Hell, motherfucker. Love who you love, man. That's some rough shit, nigga. You in a fucking relationship that's, you know, white and black, Leroy and Sally. Sally, you got it rough. You better really love Leroy. Because that's the only nigga you gonna have. Because, nigga, white families kick y'all out the family. The white family's cold. Get your ass out of this goddamn family, Sally. Bring that jigaboo to my goddamn house. Hey, coming in here. What am I supposed to cook? Some fucking fried chicken? I ain't cooking no fucking fried chicken. You're out of the family. You're out of the fucking will. Get the fucking gun whore, bitch ass. Sally, leave the house. Goddamn, Leroy, you're all I have. Leroy trying to take her to his mama house. Y'all already know, sister. You ain't bringing that white bitch in there. You ain't bringing that white bitch in my house, Leroy. I told you better than this, nigga. What am I supposed to cook? Quiche? I don't cook no goddamn quiche. Get your black ass out of here with that snow bunny, nigga. You can't come in this goddamn house till you get a bitch with clothes. Leroy, leave the house. You're all I got, Sally. And they wander the earth together, nigga. That's why you see them walk like that. They all alone. Hell yeah, the two most racist motherfuckers on earth is a white man and a black woman. You understand me? Yeah, white man don't give a fuck. Sister don't give a fuck. The only cure for that kind of relationship is when they have a baby. Y'all had a baby yet? You got two? See, you're back in the family. Because only the babies can cure that racism. You bring that baby over to their sister's house. It's my grandbaby. Lord. He got that good hair. He got the skin in the wind, too. Sally, come on in here, girl. I was just bullshit. Yeah, I went on that Food Network. I learned how to make that quiche. Come on in. You take him over that redneck now? Here's my goddamn grandson. And damn, look, little fucker got a permanent tan. I mean, look at the size of my balls on this fucker. Woo! Look how big his hands are. We're going to the NFL.
Oh, God. Eddie Griffin's funny as shit.
Yeah, he is. Man, it's hilarious, man. One of my favorites. Lord, man, that man's funny. That was my first time watching that one. Shit was hilarious.
I like this movie Foolish that he did.
Yeah, oh man, Foolish is a classic, man. I could watch that shit back to back.
I pretty much did. Like, we didn't have cable in the valley, and like that was when the PS3 was brand new. It's like my cousin-in-law had like Baby Boy and Foolish and Half Baked, and that was like the only movies he had for it.
Ooh-wee.
I would watch them three
Shit.
movies all the time.
Yep. Definitely Half Baked. Every time I damn near sparked, I watch Half Baked. That was just a high movie. And every time I watch it, that shit just got funny and funny and funnier.
Oh yeah, people start understanding it more, and then you're like, damn, y'all finally catching on. I just like dude on the couch.
Yeah, right.
Is that your friend? I don't know who he is. I was like, let's not talk about this right now. Guy got important stuff to do.
Right. That's crazy.
We got some peoples in the lobby, but nobody's chit chatting.
Right. Well, I don't know, like, I know, like, because they've been fucking up with the algorithm and shit. But I know recently, like, since I had came back from Big Bear Mountain on Monday, I realized the viewers on StreamYard is not parallel to the viewers on
YouTube.
so like when I go back and forth between, it'll say on StreamYard I got like 3 users, but then on like, YouTube it'll say have like 5 viewers or 7 viewers or something. But then even like one time when there was like about like 8 to 10 people in here and everybody was in the chat active, this shit said like 3 viewers. Like what the
Yeah, it does that shit religiously. Like I won't think anybody's there, so I'll just be doodling around playing guitar, and then I'll slide the screen over and be like, oh man, we got like 5 people trying to talk to me. I didn't even notice they were there because it says viewer 0. It's like ass machine.
All right, I don't see nobody on but Nikki. Me, Nikki, and I guess Bro Sanchez is on too. But I stopped tuning into his channel like that because his behavior started getting very egotistical. So like when that shit happens, it's like no longer really about the information. It's just about whether, you're gonna accept the people that accept your information, and I don't know. I really don't be catching his bills like that anymore. I think
It's like
he
full
let
on
the
commercial. It looks like what you'd expect to see from any of the other commercial, the sponsored people. I don't want to say shill because that's like a bad word to just accuse or allege, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of people you start listening, like, you're telling people bad shit. Come on.
right.
And the only reason they're doing it is to get, what, a couple of extra views, a couple of nickels. Like, I don't even know what the revenue stream works like anymore. But
Like he's so like it's crazy because like he built his shit organically, but then it changed to some like mainstream type deal shit. And it's like, bro, like you got your shit set, or you could go on live and like hand out your and that's all you have to do really, and then open your line for people to chat and shit. And yeah, you was the person who gave the information, but let the people talk about the information. Let the people discuss between themselves about the information. Since you're the teacher, just open the classroom for the classroom, and not always open the classroom for yourself, just to be the number one validator of the information or anything, and really not accepting other people's shit. And it's not really accepting other people's shit. It's just like shutting them down on their views just because they either don't understand it or might not want to take your view for it, which is cool. But then you don't have to, switch to the egotistical side. And that's the shit that turned me off. Because if you're giving information, let the information be the information. She ain't got shit to do with you. She ain't got shit to do with your feelings and nothing. It's the information. The shit was there before you.
Yeah, and if you don't want any kind of interaction or feedback from people, especially in real time, I would think you would just make a video presentation and upload it, and then you could just disregard the comments and not worry about it. So that seems like
Right.
fighting yourself at that point. I want the comments. I don't want the comments. I want people to tell me I'm right. But no, like, I don't know.
Right.
Schizo shit.
Exactly. Shit get stupid after a while. It's like, you have the power to just do the video and not go through all that shit. So, give your information, do your video, do your edits, put it out, or, go live, leave the live open just for you to do your stuff, and then it is. And then at times when you want to open the conversation or have an open build. But it's like you can't do like can't play both sides of the ball and expect, that this you trying to get more than just informing people out of it at this point. At first it was just, now it's all about a dollar. And it's like, bro, like you supported by the people. So don't fuck us over and give us some bullshit and try to mislead us. Like, you got our support. So, just keep the info going, and you'll still have the support, and everybody know, like, you can go live, give a nice little bill for like an hour or two, and this nigga damn near made $100 to $200.
Yeah, but see, if you start going off the rails, then people notice that too.
Yeah.
And then they'll take it out on everybody because they're like, well, he can scam us and he's one of the big upper producers of content. And why wouldn't the little guy scam us too?
Right.
Because that's how people are taught to think.
Yeah.
Which is bad, but then at the same time, knowing that that's how, it does kind of help to work around it. Like, you already know the parameters of ignorance you have to go through.
Right. And at the same time, it's like, at the end of the day, this is why I like how I run my channel, because I run my shit different, and I like the way I am because I am different from these dudes. Because like, so many people have been supporting this dude for so many years, like 5+ years. It's like his supporters' pockets.
Exactly.
Like, when? Right? I don't need to be big to do that shit. I don't need to be big to do that shit. I don't need to be rich to do that shit. It's out of pure love. So it has nothing to do with anything. It's more of, supporting the people. The money rolling in the community. Well, why don't you support the people that support you? Since they putting their money in your pockets, why don't you put some of your money in their pockets as well? This nigga got over how many viewers? Over like how many K subscribers, and he have no active member of the month or active, like, what? So it's all about you, basically.
Yeah. But everybody's got his own little truck to drive. That's what it's all about. We just happen to like it, keeping it fresh over here and having different shit and different opinions. And endless possibilities. People can come here and cry. They can laugh. They can scream. Like, it's the most tolerant place they can come to. Just stay
Right.
respectful and you're good to go.
Mhm.
With the exception of like one or two people, I think everybody that's come through here is left feeling better about themselves and life and everything. They go away fulfilled with knowledge or some kind of new connection to themselves and others.
Right.
And everybody
Like
fits in.
he goes off nothing but like ancient shit, but it's like, what is that doing for people now? What are you breaking the codes of now? How you reprogram people's brain now? Like what's going on?
Yeah, what's your moon tether theory going to do for people with PTSD? You know, like there's real shit out there that needs to be really dealt with. And I hate to use the word superstition, but you know, just for a generalized term to kind of encapsulate all that shit. You know, all the spooky dookie. That ain't helping nothing. Just
You
makes
know,
people
shit.
like shit'll fall over at the store and you'll hear one of the ladies, one of the older ladies, it's the ghost. There's a ghost in the store. It's like the ghost of what? The Kmart that used to be here before it was a 99? Like, get the fuck out of here. And then they, no, ghosts are here because they have unfinished business. I'm like, as opposed to what? Everybody, like, come on, use some sense, or at least science it up to where it makes logical sense to other people.
Mhm.
Summon Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I think Beetlejuice supernova, didn't it? The actual star itself.
Yeah. Man. I swear if StreamYard up these goddamn fucking memory file better. I have fucking smoke in the background and all that shit. Shit fucking sucks.
Wonder if you could make like an engine to work it, like how they used to do with the MySpace page generators. You know, just be like a carbon layout, and then you just kind of add your own graphic to it and colors and whatnot. But it's already compressed framework, so then when it goes on, like a skin.
Yeah, StreamYard's not that big though. Like Zoom is fucking kicking StreamYard's ass right now.
Yeah. Zoom got banned by the Pentagon now because they said it was a security risk.
That's because that wasn't their system and it wasn't built for them. They always trying to adopt a system that they can use and like it's built for them or some other shit, and then they fuck around and don't end up using it. That's just the military, man. They just trying to use the best shit, and when they don't find the right thing, they try to make it seem like it's the worst shit in the world because it's not beneficial to them in their way and how they want to use it.
Right.
That's just how their intel go. So I mean, yeah, I was in man within my field that I was in. Man, you get to discover within the intelligence field of the military, and you know the initial paperwork and rules and regulations behind everything. And so it's like when we get to our duty station and stuff, they literally milk that shit and put that shit in our head, and they force us to, not force us, but they tell us to study, all the regulations, the rules, and everything.
That way, there's no incidents.
Shit. So when some shit happens, we already know everything. But it's crazy because the other soldiers don't know shit. So we can use that shit to our advantage, and the other soldiers be walking around like we know how the shaving profiles and how the hair profile, how the haircut profiles and stuff go, and we use that to our advantage. But other soldiers might walk around with some stub and shit on their face, and they might end up getting in trouble for that shit. Because they don't know, they don't focus on the paperwork behind within the military. The training and everything,
because it's all segmented.
Yep.
If they know too much, it'll hamper their duty. Because then they'll start thinking about shit. Once you got people thinking that don't need to be thinking, it's like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Sometimes I'm sad I didn't stay with it, but most of the time I'm not.
Yeah.
Marine Corps is just way hardcore.
Well, I thought we was gonna have a crowd here tonight. I guess I'm gonna roll up a little bit and see how things happen. Roll up a little smoke.
Can't believe the Digress Gang ain't here. There's no arbitrariness, no cuzzo.
Right.
Just two orphans smoking out.
Right. That part.
Instead of kisses, we getting kicked.
Yep. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life.
Did you catch Root show earlier?
Nah.
It was pretty cool.
He be spinning some stuff, but when he gets to that whole like more shit, that's what turned me off, and I can't deal with that energy. I mean, he cool and stuff, but I'm just like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. I literally like he's the type of person that I can't discuss these type of conversations and stuff online, because you haven't yet proved anything to validate what you're saying legally, and not even showing us anything. You're just going with the information and then dissing everybody else that don't go along with your information, which is not cool. So that turns me off from there, and I'm just like, I'm not even really gonna just keep indulging in a type of dialogue like that. Like I don't know, like I can't do that. You don't tell me where I got my information from. Don't tell me what I've done. Nigga, when I say I don't research more shit, I don't look up more shit like that unless we're on doing like topics on a build or something. That's the only time I go across and look up some more shit. Nigga, the shit I do in my life, I went by my life and I didn't go by no damn book. I didn't go by nothing else. I went by me, what I know, and that's just me. My instructions that was given to me at birth, and that's how I operate. I don't operate anywhere else. I don't operate off no different constructs. The crazy thing is, like, if you're naturally a Moor, then you should know your shit. You should be with your people. You should be speaking your language. You should be doing this. It's not, oh, I'm learning this. Oh, I'm going through this. Oh, I'm doing this. No, I don't want to hear little passages, little sayings. No, Latin is your shit. Talk to me in Latin. I want to hear it. I want to see it. Come on, let's go. Let's have a conversation. I know Spanish. It's come from Latin. So let's talk Latin.
I can't. I can talk to him. I'll tell you some words, but that's as far as it goes. I didn't study that shit.
Right. And it's like, and that's with him. And it's like with him, he haven't studied anything, any of it. Like he's studying it now, yeah. But it's like, bro, how old are you now? You just now studying this and you going hard on it? Like, come on. None of it makes sense. You should have been doing this years ago. Years ago. If it was that prevalent in your life now, you should have been doing this shit years ago. There's no reason why you just now asking your mom and bring your mom on builds and stuff and asking questions when you should have been doing that.
They start you on languages in middle school or in elementary school, depending on your testing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tested really, really well. So when I went to first grade, I'd go to another school 2 days out of the week, and they would teach us a little bit of French, pre-algebra, biology, logic, and we had some other class, but it was some kind of English, but different. I don't really remember the English part of it too much.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, they start you on language. They want you going quick on it because the earlier you learn it, the better you are at it, the better you'll absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like with Max, me and everybody, like we teach him Spanish shit as much as possible. Joel, be like, here, I'll give you $1. Learn que pasa, learn this, learn that. And then Max just pop out, chingai, puta blah blah blah. He's like, whoa, dude, where did you come up with that? Joel's like, I taught it to him. Like, turning my kid into a potty mouth in another language. But at the same time, it's funny.
Yeah.
He's finally at that stage where he'll just spontaneously come up with some shit.
Right.
I don't even remember what we were doing. We were doing something. He saw something on TV. He's like, what a dick. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you're right. Dude is being a dick.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yep, he's in an age where he's a sponge. He's just soaking up all this information.
He's getting culture, he's getting learning, he's getting his book learning. Whatever the hell his mom tries teaching him.
Uh-huh.
Her programming can't counteract mine, vice versa. We all agreed to that. So I don't ever have to worry about her trying to teach him shit against my belief system, or vice versa.
Right.
Like, believe whatever the hell he wants. I'm gonna teach him everything, and he can pick and choose. That's on him, just like it's on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Which there, right there, should be the tell. Everybody's gonna pick their own thing anyway. So what's the point?
Yeah.
I should do something fun tomorrow, though. Have another night with no child. And it'll be a Friday and a payday.
Mm-hmm. Payday. I'm waiting for that damn payday.
Shit, I got my check in my pocket. The bank closed too quick tonight. I was like, sweet, I got that shit at 5:30 the night before everybody else. And then I looked up the bank time and it was like 5 p.m. It was like, damn.
You can't go to your ATM and put your check in the ATM?
I don't have a bank account right now.
Oh.
I haven't had time to go sit down and start one.
Uh-huh. I'm about to.
I was super unplugged from everything for a long time. Like, all I would deal with was local people at the bar and my little flock of people, and then my boss. And I would just be in the garden 24/7 for the longest time. And I never had no checks coming to me or nothing like that. So it's like,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I used to roll like that. I used to stay out without bank accounts because I don't like bank accounts. And um well, I kind of like figured out a whole new like system like to, how to counteract that without, I mean, while still having a bank account. So basically when when my bank accounts hit, when my check is direct deposit, I just pull all of it out and I leave in what I need to leave in to, pay my subscriptions or whatever.
right.
So all my money won't keep getting taxed. I won't have to keep pulling money out. I won't have to keep going and doing this. I don't have to go doing that. Like, no, I'm cool.
One of these days, like every time I start planning that kind of stuff out, I either get swamped or some other shit happens. It's life's hurdles that get thrown at me, like the real struggles. Like I was
I
telling
mean,
baby mama today, I was like, man, I was all ready to get my license back. I ain't had no reason for it, so I just didn't have it. And I was like, all right, I'll go get it. Bam, COVID shuts DMV down. Got a car sitting in the driveway. So DMV starts opening back up. Oh, grandpa done fucked up the windshield with the kid, and they killed the battery in the car.
mhm. I mean, shit. Bank accounts ain't nothing but a part of a segregation tool as well. Man, for the past 10 years, we've been hearing motherfuckers talking about money, cutting checks, banks, this, da 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 da. So we know in the discussion, if you ain't got no damn bank account, no shorty is not hollering at you. You get no check, shorty's not hollering at you. So that's a whole nother segregation tool there. Not saying that was initially what it's for, but it's still acting within, within that category still. And it sucks, but at the same time, that's why like I didn't mind like not having a bank account because I always had cash on me. So it's like, okay, well, bitch, you think a nigga broke because they don't got a goddamn bank account? Well, bitch, what's this? Blow, racks, bitch, rack, bitch. Shut your mouth. Get the fuck out of my house now.
Look under that book in the drawer. See what you think of that. Like, damn. Like, that's right. That's
Right,
called savings.
right. Or what about like these 6 racks under my bed that I got in the safe? Like, come on. No, I'm not talking about under the bed, under the mattress. Like, no, I'm talking about in your box spring, cut a fucking hole and put a goddamn safe right there. That used to be my shit. So you lift up my shit. Not only you're not going to see that, but if you even do see that, you have to break into the safe itself. So better luck. No, better luck next time. You might have to go ahead and go try to rob somebody who don't have a safe and don't have the safe bolted to the floor. Don't have, it's like
Shit, I
I'm
just
not
get like
stupid.
a paint thing with a thick frame and then just
Mhm.
build a plank back to it. And that shit on the wall. Nobody ever thinks of taking your crappy artwork off the wall. They get the safe and be like, oh, cool, look, I got this lockbox. And they get it home and it's full of toys. Like, what'd you do? You robbed a damn idiot. I don't know. It's a lockbox. I thought it'd be money. Like, well, it's not. It's rubber balls and frogs. Like, people used to love. I'd be like, if you can find the shit in my room, I'll let you have your shit tonight for free, whether it was dose or weed or whatever. I'll be like, if you can find where I stashed that shit today, you can have some. And people would be like, oh, it's got to be here. It's got to be there. Like, nah. I'll have the shit in the conspicuous place you can imagine, just staring at you.
Right.
Because I know where exactly it is, and I can just look up and be like, yep, still there.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like when I used to hide my weed from my brother because we used to share rooms and shit. I used to put that shit like because I used to have like either the hoodie I'm gonna wear for the day or like 3 or 4 hoodies hung up in this one spot on the door for the week. And for some reason, I had one specific hoodie that I would never switch out. and nobody would ever catch that because I wear a lot of colors, and my brother wear a lot of neutral colors. So there was one color that I never switched out, but I always swapped out the other hoodies. And you know, niggas don't be catching on. So every time I had some weed and I had to like hide it or something, I always put it in the pocket, in the coat pocket of the hoodie. Like I tell you, like I kept shit there so long, I even forgot I had weed in that motherfucking pocket.
I would have found it. Dude, me and my brother would, like, whoever ran out first, we were like CIA finding that shit. We'd be going through the room like using awareness and fucking all your senses. Like, all right, let me see, where would he put it today? I'm like, all right, I know it's in one of his shoes. He's got 40 pairs of shoes. It's an obvious place, and I'll sit there and search through his shoes. It's like, damn, it ain't there. Like, where else could it be? Because after a while, you start getting more clever and clever at it. I was just ballsy about it. I'd hide the shit in my mom's room. Like sleeping in there. Like, where'd you stash your shit today, man? I couldn't find it. Like, it's in mom's closet. Walk around her bed and get it. Man, that's fucked up. You know I can't go in there. She'll get pissed off. Like, yeah, well, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. And like when I used to have my TL, my Acura TL, like the compartments, like the little guard compartments on the floor and shit that's covering up everything, they're very easily to remove. So when I used to do like state to state, I used to have a lot of weed on me because I was in Atlanta at that time, and weed wasn't legal. Anything was legal yet. So I used to have like everything like in like if I had stuff, I would have the stuff in those compartments. And then my mom being a cop as well, you know, I wouldn't take anything in the house because she got the nose of a dog. So you know, me bringing an ounce of sour diesel, I mean some flight sour diesel, I mean she's gonna smell all that shit. So I had to keep all that shit in my car, and I had to find out a way how can I do this shit or how can I move around and not get in trouble because yeah, my mom is cop and I don't need to fucking get in trouble because they gonna call her ass and she gonna be like, oh, nope, keep that nigga right where he at. I'll pick him up tomorrow. And I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, that my mom's mom, but my mom is hood. She know right from wrong. She like, well, he fucked up. He probably did it more than once. So that's on him. I'll pick him up tomorrow morning. And I mean, that's a little bit what it is. I mean, she did it before, and you know, that's really what it was. And that was like the last time I really even, I mean, I didn't even get in trouble because what they tried to pin me for was fraudulentry. Because I was with this dude, bringing him to cash a check, and I had a check on me as well, but we didn't get our checks from the same spot or for the same person or whatnot. Like mine was an actual legal check. So, and his was a fraud because I was accomplice. They took me along with him, but they didn't have nothing on me, so they just let me go. But I still got booked for a whole fucking week in fucking DeKalb. And everybody in the South, you know about the cab, you know about the yeah, they put my ass in the motherfucking bro. They locked my ass up for a whole fucking week, bro.
Did they lock you at the low levels or the high levels?
It was holding cell. No, we straight putting you in orange. You going through the gates, you going straight to county right now. I'm like, fuck this shit, man. I mean, and be honest, I ain't walking there like I was a badass or nothing. I just walked in that bitch and I stayed to my goddamn self. Somebody say some shit to me, you can go ahead and say what the fuck you want. Just don't fuck with me, or just don't come in my goddamn cell and fuck with my shit. That's all I say. That's all I say. Like, there's a lot of movies and shit. I ain't thinking about no movie right now. I'm thinking about some real man respectful shit. So I don't know none of y'all niggas. I ain't gonna be here that long. So keep it cool and it'll be cool, you know? And that's all it was. It wasn't like
it ain't like Oz.
motherfuckers oh, look at the new fish, the fresh fish. Niggas, it wasn't even all like that shit. Like it was like, and the crazy thing is, I've always been through the prisons. I always been through this jails. I always been through the counties. I've been through all that because my mom is a cop. She is a courtesy officer. She do shit for the community. Like my mom works for the community. She's one of those officers. Yeah, she still go out and do dangerous shit, but she works for the community.
Right.
The community itself, and that's amazing. One amazing thing about that police department in Atlanta, and reasons why they don't have like police brutality and all these little fucked up cases. Like you wouldn't even hear College Park Police Department doing fucked up shit because they're part of the community, and they realize the community is black. You need them, so. Yeah, my mom was like, she was a cool cop. She know I smoke weed. She knew my friends smoke weed. At the end of the day, she was just like, long as y'all safe, y'all cool. I don't care about anything else. Just be safe, stay out of trouble, stop giving them a reason to lock you up, and then you good. And besides that, my mom always taught me law and taught me everything. Everything she felt I needed to know. But like that shit, yeah. But that county, man, that shit was whack.
Fuck yeah.
And her ass picked me up the next morning. It was like, I was like, so you ain't gonna give me a lecture? She said, give you a lecture for what? Nigga, you grown. She was like, nigga, check this out. You are my son. You are smart. I taught you everything you needed to know. If this is something you done and you got in trouble, I know you done it at least 6 times. And I was like,
at least.
You're right. I'm like, you're right. You damn sure right. But like the judge say, not guilty. So I got no charges, nothing on my credit. I mean, nothing on my name still. I have nothing. My shit is clean. My shit is virgin pussy clean.
That's
like I have nothing on. The only thing you will see is maybe old tickets that I had, and those disappear after a certain amount of time. So I don't have like no charges, no felonies, no misdemeanors, none of that shit. Like, bro, I stay out of that shit. Like, there's no reason you have to get in trouble. You don't have to get in trouble.
No, you choose to.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10. And even on that 10th time, you probably could have not done it.
Right. Oh shit, what's going on, Super? My fault. What's going on, bro?
Peace. Mic check.
Yep. We hear you.
Am I heard? Okay.
Yep.
I'm just trying to get in where I fit in, twisting up a little J.
That's what's up. That's what I did. I had to twist me up a little J.
Join the function.
I need to get. That's what's up. That's what's up.
No, that's crazy though, cause like when I first hopped on to the live, I heard you talking about that Eazy-E situation, and my homeboy just came over and was telling me the same thing, cause I used to talk to Eazy-E daughter out here in Dallas. And he was just telling me, but it ain't that major. But I just feel like that's a synchronicity, because like it wasn't even an hour ago he was over here telling me that, you know what I'm saying? Because, I used to talk to her. And then when I hopped on, that's the first thing you said.
What do you think it means?
But that's crazy.
All right.
Maybe it's a sign that she'll win.
Ain't no telling. They all want the views anyways, so could just be a publicity stunt.
That's very
You
true.
never know.
Actually, it's more likely that it is a publicity stunt because They're trying new. It's just new marketing angles.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
All the old
And
techniques.
and it's also a form of division, you know. But like we were saying earlier, yeah, that is true. This I am like the marketing, how they just marketing everything on these social medias, and that's like the new word of mouth, social media. Who said what? Who did what?
Who reacted to
And
it?
that's
It's
deep.
always
Yeah,
made me laugh. How people got
y'all ever
opinion out of.
catch
You should
any of
go to
those
one.
black? What you say? You broke up?
I was saying it's always funny, like that. There's people out there that have a whole channel based on reacting to other people's stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, really? That's who the hell is watching that? Come on. I'm
Nobody
45 and
watching.
I've never listened to a rap song, but I'm gonna listen to it and react to it on a video. Like, come on, really? You never heard Run DMC?
Hmm.
Bullshit,
Old people smoking weed for the first time.
right? Come on, like, come on.
like they did on Monday. Used to do on Monday Night Football. Come on, man.
Have a little mascot dancing. Come on.
No, for real.
Ugh. That was crazy. My cartridge died off.
Commence.
Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow morning.
The Smokers Lounge is officially smoked out.
Facts.
It's officially Friday, Friday.
Man, I was just outside like 30 minutes before, just grounding, looking up. Man, these clouds over my house, like they look so low. It's like I could reach up and grab them. And then it's like so many bright stars in the skies. It's like I just wish it was more stars out here because I feel like I'm being cheated out of
You are.
really connecting. Yeah, I know. And it's trash.
Because the moonlight and the starlight, that's when you're growing. It's just a waveform of light. So they're depriving us of healing at night by keeping all this ambient orange light to reflect out that shit. Like study the waveforms, you can see the dissonant shit battling. Like evils in
You got a
myself.
telescope? This I am.
Probably not right at this moment. I do got a microscope and I got like spotter scopes, like little monoculars. They do have very little stars.
Man, on some real shit, y'all.
Which I
I'd love to go to like a mountaintop and like view the aurora borealis and smoke a blunt, bro.
man, that'd be fire.
That'd be so
I feel
fire.
like the best place to go would be like somewhere in Alaska, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only place. Up north.
Yeah,
I
that was
heard
one of
there's
my
other
best
places.
experience.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that was my best experience. I went to Oregon, and I think it was Mount Helen or something like that. And went to
Mhm.
the top of the mountain, smoked a blunt, and I'm telling you, like, it was so many stars out there. It was just, you know what I'm saying, magnifying, like. And I wasn't even just on no spiritual stuff then, but like just being there, mesmerized. And I could just imagine, like, if I was around that every day, if people were to see that every day, like the stars.
It totally shows. Go to a small town where they ain't got a bunch of shit, and you can tell the people are all nicer and they're chill. They're more trusting. They're
Yeah.
calm. They're they're more normal human beings. Organization amongst the people. They all go to the same church and have a picnic. Like it's only the city construct that drives people batshit crazy.
This nigga just called his son a pendejo. And then on the same post that you trying to say that he's your motivation. I would not jokingly call my fucking child an idiot on social media. Like,
Anywhere.
Man.
You don't call names.
come on. I mean, all right. What happened was,
Who did that?
all right, this dude, he put a post. You know, he's a beat producer. Cool. You know, we always chat and shit. And you know, he put a picture of him and his son. And for some reason, like it's not about the picture of you and your son. Stop using your children for views and shit. Like this is it's come on, man. Come on. We know what we doing when we do this shit on fucking social media, and then we put some little heartfelt fucking message. Oh, da 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 da. Not saying that this don't happen or you don't have to do it, but you do this, and that's cool. But bro, come on, man. Like when you're doing, you don't have to do it for views. And he was like, you know, but what he said was like, he said, what inspires me to work, inspires you to work harder and be better. He said, my little motivator is sitting right next to me. You know, sorry about the choice of picture, son, but you're a 3. You look cool all the time. Your dad looks somewhat normal. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
He wrote all that.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So everybody know people putting fires and hearts and 100s and shit. I'm like a whole different type of breed because I see through the bullshit. And I was just like, I told him like not disrespectfully, but I was like, duh, it's your seed. You're supposed to work harder. It's your responsibility. So you do what you're supposed to. So you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. There's no reward for that, bro. I was like, my young boy is 16. like what? Like what? And he was like 16. Wow, you must have started early. And I'm, bro, you don't know my age, bro. You don't know my age. I could have had him at 18. I could have had him at 20. You still don't even know my age. But if that's too young, okay, cool, whatever. But the fact that you call him a pendejo, you know, that's my little pendejo. Like, I hope you don't call him a little pendejo. Like, duh. Like, come on.
That's not a pet name.
That's not a yeah, exactly. Not for your child. Like, come on.
If you're like calling your kid, hey motherfucker, come here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just his nickname, motherfucker.
And that's that. That's just that pushing out that energy. You know, that he gonna end up portraying that. Like I don't remember. I think somebody on the panel the other day was speaking on that. How they dad would always say something that bad gonna happen. Like he could tell the future, and then it happened. And then he had the same power when he said good things. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that energy, and that's crazy because like around here in Dallas, like a lot of the people in the street, you know, they address each other like hoe ass nigga. What's up, hoe ass nigga? Like they be on that energy and that shit whack. Like
nah, I don't fuck with that. Like,
I digress.
It's somebody like if I'm cool with somebody and they address me like that, there's no wait, there's no later, there's no I don't give a fuck where we at. We can be in the middle of your fucking wedding. If you address me in that way, nigga, I'm gonna check you. I'm literally gonna check you respectfully. Like I'm gonna just pull you close. Like, hey, bro, check this out. I could treat you like that if you really want to be like that. But if I give you respect, give me respect. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. No, for real.
Like, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. You ain't gonna greet me like no hoe ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. What? How about I chin check you? How about I just start teeing you off? Like, then I'm a hoe ass nigga. What, you know? Like, come on, like that's disrespectful. I don't like going at people disrespectful. Like, even if I know them for 10 years, no, I'm not gonna greet you like that. I'm gonna greet you how I fucking know you. What's good, fam? Da 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 da. Now, after that, we had our greeting, we could throw some jokes and shit, you know, da da da. You know, or if you got something funny on, like, oh shit, what's good, fam? With your skinny ass leg pants on, nigga, look like you got goddamn popsicle stick legs looking at it, you know, just some bullshit, you know. But it ain't. Come on, man. That, like, we gotta find different ways to you know, to respect each other rather than those greetings of, you know, what up, bitch?
Get kicked in the balls.
Yeah.
My nigga see a
Nah,
girl,
for real.
"What up, bitch?" And look at that stupid bitch over there, but you still hollering at her though. So you look more stupid. And you hollering at her across the street. You dumb nigga.
Right.
It's like simple shit like that. People can't like think. Like, you know,
They can't. They can't.
right. It's like that post
Go
I
ahead.
put out. Motherfucker, nobody can't say nothing about it. It was the one about niggas dying for the hood. Niggas is not dying for no fucking hood. You dying if you dying for the hood, you dying for that avenue, that street, that boulevard, that plaza, that place, that circle, whatever it's fucking called, and whatever it's named, not after a black person, which you call yourself. You is not dying for the hood. You dying for that motherfucker. That's what you dying for. So these niggas know energy and they collect all energy. And I be trying to tell people, no energy. If you know energy, you can stop giving your energy away. Even when people think you're giving your energy away, you can soup shit up and fuck it off. You don't like it's like, come on, man. Come on. Niggas not dying for
That's
you're not
deep.
dying for the hood, nigga. You're not dying for the hood. You dying for the motherfucking man that was named. I mean, for the man that named that street, which is generally would be a European man.
Now they got a Black Lives Matter. Most of these fools capping on MLKs. Like, but it's like still
Fact.
though, who you know where he come from and the whole conspiracy with his whole uh just everything we learned about, you know.
Mhm.
So it's like you said, niggas they not trying to elevate, and that just keep them in that loop that you be always saying. Yeah, instead of elevating, breaking the loop, they on the escalator. You know what I'm saying? Just treading. We taking elevators. You feel me? So
Right. That's yeah. And, I mean, oh my god, bro. For some reason, our mind just linked, bro. We're on the same frequency. I was just about to say because we move in an up and down fucking motion to elevate our minds. They stopped us from going up, and we're sitting here.
straight up
We're just in here We're looping. We're looping. You might get up a little bit,
looping.
but then you're gonna end up looping. You'll
Mm-hmm.
go to the next floor. You're gonna end up
Yeah.
looping.
And that seemed like a constant in life. Like it's so hard to just go through life. It's always an uphill battle, like the little graph talking about some flattening the curve type shit. But
Right.
so it's just like it's hard to stay on one. Well, just hard to stay balanced. Anything can hit you, you know, a flat tire, boom. That shit'll just throw you off, and then it's just all kinds of shit that'll happen, put you in a loop.
Can you fix it? Can you fix a flat tire?
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm just saying like in the instance of having to come out some money, uh just things that you can't prevent that ultimately end up throwing you off what you already had going, type
Right.
shit. Flat tire,
Because,
getting a flat
because
tire is probably a bad example because anybody get a
no,
flat
no,
tire.
no, no. It's not a bad example. I like that example. The reason why I said that is, well, I asked that question is because you can fix it,
Yeah,
right? So,
true.
you know, it shouldn't throw you off. Fix your
Exactly.
tire, fix your tire, or put your donut on. Keep moving.
Straight
Now
up.
you might have to come out of money for another tire. Tires are not that expensive. It's the actual rim. So if you got a tire,
Mhm.
you could spend 16 to 20, $25 to get another tire, and that's nothing. So the things that you can fix should not, and the point should not, you know, get you out of your stuff because you
Affect you.
fix it. It might, you know, it might be
Yeah.
like, oh damn, I gotta da da da, but I can fix it. It's cool,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. And that's a fact. You always got to keep moving forward regardless the situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the setbacks that hinder your momentum in moving
Yeah.
forward. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
That momentum, that energy, you can always get it back. It
Bounce
might be a
back
pause.
harder.
It might be a pause, but you can always get it back. Just like when you playing basketball, you know, you might still be in momentum. You might hit about 4 shots in a row, and you might come down the court and you might throw an off pass or you might break a shot. That still don't mean your momentum is off because you still feeling that
Mhm.
energy. Like, oh shit, fuck, bam, let me get back. Blah, 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 blah. You ain't even worried about the missed shot, really,
Mm. Right.
right? Because the energy is just kicking, that adrenaline is pumping. So you more just in tune to, you know, feeling that energy and what you're doing at that moment. So, you know, you could put that into a lot of things as well. Yeah, there might be a pause, but you can fix it. Now, for the things that we can't fix is the things that we shouldn't stress. It comes a lot and it might be a problem at times. And I have this problem as well because I stress over some of the small shit. And I think that I just get from my mom. So, you know, I
Mhm.
mean, I can stress over like the smallest little fucking thing, and I'll just be worried. I'll just be in my head, just simulating the shit, like, what the fuck? Why does shit happen? Da, 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 da. But then, you know, I end up coming out of it, and I'm cool. But you know, it's like it's those things that we can't really control that really get to us that we shouldn't that we should learn to accept so we could move on and not let those feelings hinder us, you know what I'm saying? Or stop the full momentum. It might put a pause in it, yeah, but we can always build it back up. We can always come back to that and we can always continue. So long as you continue and there's movement, you know, I think that's the that's the best part of it. You know, you wouldn't have no worries of failing, or you know what this is like. So now, bam, you've learned. So, oh, I've been through this before. Bam, fix it. Keep pushing. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, this shit happened before. 2 years later, psh, fix it. Keep moving. Bam, bam, bam. Shit happens. You know, shit happens. It always happens. Shit happens. We can't control when shit happens, but shit happens. You know, sometimes it happens at the right time. Sometimes it happens at the wrong time. But you know, it's how we capitalize after it happened. That's kind of like more what it's really about. Shout out to Bro Cook. Bro Cook is in the building. What's good, brother? Shout out to the goddess Satara. What's going on, mama? But yeah.
Man, that was some deep shit right there, though. Cause it's like trial and error, and
Mhm.
it's like when you were saying that, like I just in my mind I'm picturing like you on a computer, like you just fixing shit. Like you pull this file up, boom, you like fix it. You did this before, fix it. So it's like you reaching into your brain like a computer,
Mhm.
analyzing all the data from the trials you've been through, and like each time you'll be able to strike that next problem harder than the last.
Right.
So yeah.
It's like It's I'm gonna show you how simple it is. And you gave a good example, bro. Good ass fucking example. I mean, I'm gonna go simple than that. It's like a pop-up.
Mm.
It's like a pop-up. We all been through pop-ups. You know, we clicked on something, you know, wanting to view a video, and then you know the video start playing, but then a pop-up comes, and you're like, oh shit, I'm missing the shit. And oh, what to do? You know, you first go through a pop-up and you're like, click the X. Oh shit, all right, it's gone. Next time it happens, pop-up. Now you go, click X, it's gone. You know, it's that simple. The more we go into a lot of stuff, the more we make it difficult for our own self. I figured that out. A lot of stuff is just simple to the point where it's literally that simple. But the more we think about it, the more we find different ways to break it down and feel this and da da da. Because I do that too. Don't worry, I do that too. I do that. I believe. I mean, we're human. We all do that, you know. And I mean, we're in a system that we're not naturally from. So this happens. You see, it's supposed to happen, you know. Shout out to the goddess Cat. How you doing, mama? But yeah, you know, it's like, you know, shit happens.
Shit happens sometimes.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like I was watching a movie earlier, and I don't know why, but I still had a fucking pop-up that downloaded some stupid ass shit. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why the fuck haven't I deleted it yet? Like I said, I do the same shit too. I just told on myself. Literally just told on myself. I'm about to delete this shit now. But you know, it's Mac, you know, we know what to do with, well, I know what to do with files and stuff like this. You know, I know how to go and program my computer, go in and out and take shit out, and I know how to swap shit out to up the CPU, graphics card, you know, the RAM, switch into SATA, a fucking SSD drive if I want. I can switch the cores. I'm a geek, yo, and I can do a lot of shit, man. I do a lot of shit. Like people ask me, is there something that you can't do? I don't know. I just know I can do a lot of shit, and I love doing a lot of shit because it just keeps me unbored. I like just getting my brain into something, activities, books, you know, technology, weed, nature. You know, I love being, you know, I love doing shit. I love keeping my brain occupied. You know, I think it might be something in my brain. I mean, in my family, because my mom got like a little library book. Her brother got a library book. I mean, got a library got the library in a crib.
The crib.
My grandfather had a buku fucking library, piano, and all this other shit. So, you know, I don't got a book library, but I got a snake library.
Yeah, you got a complex mind to draw you to that type of stuff. Dang, I was finna ask. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. Do y'all play chess?
Yes, I play chess.
Hey, that'll be live. We could have like a chess night or something.
Oh yeah, we
Tournament.
do. Yeah, we do need to find out one of those apps. Let me see if I can get an app on here and I could screen share that bitch, and that'll be dope.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I don't be having nobody to play. I got a chessboard here. My cousin, he used to come through, but I ain't played nobody in a minute except for the CPU.
How many times have you played?
I haven't played chess in since let me see. I think it was the military, like 2006, before around deployment. Yeah, like 2006 was like maybe the last time I played like chess on the chessboard. And but I used to play for my school. My school had the first chess team. Well, I had a class. I was in the class that had the first chess team. So we ended up, doing.
Mm.
So I'm pretty cool with chess. I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but I know.
Yeah, just being able to play it is good enough. Like just the fact that you could say yes. You ask somebody else they play chess and they be like, hell no. It's like, what kind of mind you dealing with, but not in all senses, but kind of.
Right, yeah. I know how all the pieces move. I know all the pieces, and literally I have three different ways I can start. Actually, I have like 3 to 5 different ways I can start my game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I like for my mind, I don't feel as if you know how to play the game, you know how to play the game. If you played it for a while, it. You're not gonna lose that skill. I just don't think you're gonna lose it. So
Yeah, ain't gonna
I
lose
still
it.
approach
Mhm.
I still approach it the same way, if I was to approach it when I was in high school or the military. But I had this one nerdy this one nerdy black guy. Well, he wasn't really nerdy, but he wasn't like that, like, oh, I'm in a hip hop. I mean, he's like, he's in other stuff, So, but he's cool. And he was on a chess team with me, and he used to kick my ass every motherfucker. We used to play during lunch, and we used to play during math class sometime. But every day his dude kicked my ass for like 6 months, bro. 6 months. Like he beat me in 4 moves one time. Shit was crazy. Beat me by taking all my fucking pieces one by one. He
Mm.
beat me with taking 3 pieces, and it's like the mind on this kid was just so crazy. So I had to really sit and tap into his shit. So when I started tapping into his mind, and I start, gaining some of that experience, and starting to put some of that to my work, I was just like, because he was teaching me at the same time. So I'm just like, all right, bam, 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 bam. And then I really started paying attention to what the fuck he was doing, and I end up beating him. And after a while, it was like, nah, I got you now, bro.
It's just a
But
process.
he literally raised the beast. So
Start playing the computer again. I've beaten the computer like 29 times out of 176 games.
mhm.
It's not terrible.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Because the computer
That's
ain't
real good.
no
How
computer.
many times?
Ain't no
How many undos do you got though?
I don't undo moves.
I don't do. I don't do either. I know there is undos, but I don't do the undo. I'll disable the undo little feature if you can. I don't do undo.
Hmm.
It's a little cheap.
Yeah.
It's lame. That's just lame. Oh, it takes back like you not
I'm u-
playing. What are you playing yourself?
right.
Right.
I'm used
You're only
to
trying to
playing
get better.
traditionally, so yeah, I agree with this. I am, man.
Like Max likes it too. He'll make me turn on the computer at least every couple of weeks so he can play it.
Right.
Because on the Microsoft Chess, when you click on each piece, it lights up where you can move. Like you can have that feature going. So I have that set up for when he plays. And he's starting to learn the moves to where he ain't even looking to where to go. He knows.
Oh, it's like a child guide.
Yeah, yeah. Like if
Nice.
you click on a pawn, it shows you can move one or two. Or you
Yeah,
can jump, or if you hit your knight, it shows you every available move you can take.
that's dope, man. I wish they had that shit when I was his age, man. Because I really started playing when I was really young. Because my uncle, one of my uncles, tried to get me into the game because I was always interested when he was playing. So he ended up just sitting me down one day. We went to the park when I was in New York. I was like 6 years old. This motherfucker just sat there and just like went one on
You
one.
was up there with the big boys.
Yeah, yeah. I stayed around the old heads, bro. Like I wasn't like the kid that like really grew around my peers as of like, you know, high school or middle school or elementary school. Like I always grew up, like I always was around because I was the youngest in my family. Well, out of my siblings, I was the youngest out of four. So you know, I always hung out with them, or I always hung out with, you know, the grown-ups. And because I couldn't go out all the time with my brothers and my sister because I'm younger than them, I would always hang out with the grown-ups. So, you know, after a while, I started drinking with them a little bit. Then, you know, start smoking a little bit, you know. So and all that time, you know, I was in the studio with them because I was in a band and my stepfather was a producer. So I was always in the studio with my saxophones. And you know, just from all that time, I was just all with old heads. Like they were just giving knowledge. It was just giving knowledge.
Soaking the game.
Yeah, I was just soaking the game up. I was just soaking all the game up.
Hmm.
And so, you know,
That's dope though that you had like an experience like that, to the fact where, you know, you didn't have to go out and like sneak drinks and stuff like that and smoke. You know, you was with the old heads, like you said.
It's a trade off. Like,
yeah.
Cause I feel like, you know, I want to be the first person, you know, my little one have anything with when they get to that age.
Exactly.
Like I want to be able to have that bond to where, you know, I'm telling them what's up, you know, instead of just going out. But that's just me. I be thinking different. Like,
yeah, I want to tell him about it.
like on my instance, I felt.
I'll let him do it with his friends.
Go
Because
ahead.
that'd be a lame story. Like, yeah, the first time I got high, it was with my dad. Like, nah, man. I'll tell you about it, but I expect you to steal a bud out of my sack and go get some chick and hang out by the lake, and that's your story of the first time you smoked, you know?
I
I
agree with both of y'all on this. I agree with both of y'all. And the reason why I agree with both of y'all is because I did this I am's story. And I wouldn't mind
You know?
if my kid did Super Sensei's story. You know, I would be the first one to smoke with him, you know. But at the same time, I have to understand that the way that I smoke, I'm introducing this to him. So I would rather him know about it, him do it with me, but in a sense, I know he's going to be listening, and if he don't choose to do it with me, I can accept that. And if he choose to do it with his friends, if it's in a safe environment, I don't mind. I don't mind as long as it's safe. Just like my mom taught me, hey, you gonna do, make sure you safe. That's it. Make sure you safe.
Yep.
And that's all I say. If it's not with me, make sure you are in a safe environment to do it. Because if you're not in a safe environment, you're not gonna smoke like a safe smoker. You're not gonna be a comfortable smoker. You're gonna be paranoid and scared, and you're gonna cause anxiety. And then that's when people say, oh, I smoke, I get anxiety. No, you're causing anxiety because under the circumstances that you smoke, you wasn't ready to smoke.
Yep.
Smoke don't cause anxiety. You have an endocannabinoid system that connects you to THC. It don't cause anxiety. Do iron cause anxiety? Do calcium cause anxiety? That don't make sense if
Somebody
this is part of your body system. So that's not causing anxiety nor paranoia. It's you causing that. That's all it is. We don't cause anxiety nor paranoia. That's all you. Either you smoke too much,
Mind
you're not
over
ready,
matter.
or yeah, there you go. Mind over matter. Either you smoke too much, you wasn't ready, or you was in a wrong situation emotionally, and you just wasn't ready for that weight.
And then they tell you about it before it happens. They're like, I don't know if I should smoke because I'm going to get this way and that way. It's like, well, yeah, you just told me that, so of course you're going to think that way. You already told you. Like you self-programmed. Whether you think you're right or you're wrong, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like alcohol. Like you can't regulate what the fuck is going on. You can't simulate what the fuck is going on in the pause. Sometimes you have those stuck moments like, oh, hold on, what? That's different. That's different. You can still get out what you need to get out. You just had a thought moment.
You got to take a bunch of acid and go deal with police officers.
Never,
Once you've handled that,
never, never,
never.
not acid.
Lots of times.
Never do acid. I don't do chemicals. That's one thing. I don't do chemicals. I only do natural, and I will only do natural.
Acid is natural.
Acid?
There's different types. There's laboratory stuff. And there's actual LSD, which is made from ergot, which is a fungus that grows on rye grass. And you extract the ergotamines, and that's where you get the original acid from. And that's what makes people know. Like, there's legitimate forms of shit that's not toxic or synthesized nonsense like LSA.
Damn, you better teach me something, goddamn this I am.
I'm saying, right? Where my
I've been
notepad
waiting
at?
for you to visit, dude.
Bro, I was talking about this shit the other fucking day with somebody.
I smoked some
Acid. I was just like, I never take acid. That shit chemical. I never fuck. I swore up and down that shit was all chemical. Da 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 da. And now you just put like, whoa, that shit just kind of blow my brain. I'm like, okay, let me shut up.
Look that shit up. I put it in the chat. God.
What's going on, Nikki? I see you back. Nikki back in the building. Hit that link.
Nikki C.
But no, that was some deep what he said. What this I am said when he was just like, you think you don't know how it's gonna make you feel, and you think one way, and that's just us projecting that energy into thought, and that's just that same loop that we've been saying over and over. It's in all aspects of life. That energy of the tongue or the thought.
It's not so much even the energy, it's just the limitation of the energy that you're placing on yourself. If you put yourself in the box, how are you ever going to think outside it? Why do you even have to have a box? Why not just bam, bam, here?
Right. Fuck that box, bro.
Straight up.
Fuck that box, bro.
Rick James, that box, yo.
I'm not a cat. I don't want to hang out. Not that kind of box anyway. Woo! But I guess.
All right. Fuck those boxes. Fuck those loops. The only loops I care about is the direction my goddamn chakras is turning. It's the only motherfucking loop I really care about in the traditions and the teachings that I'm gonna bring on to my seeds. Because they're not gonna be like loops to keep you stuck. It's gonna keep loops just to keep you reminded of who you are. It's a difference. Difference.
My kid don't get 1 inch out of line, or I'll set him aside and be like, yo, this is what you're doing wrong, and I'm disappointed. And he'll almost get sad and cry, and I'll be like, don't get sad. Like, I'm not upset. And I explained it all out to him, just like my dad did with me. Every time, my mom would be like, get in there and beat his ass. He needs to act with him. He would talk to me and talk to me for fucking hours until you could give him, like, you know, like the lesson plan back to him.
Mhm.
That he wanted to receive it and knew that I understood his point. So I do that with my kid and pretty much everybody I know. Like I'll lecture your ass day and night if that's what it takes. For real, dude.
Right.
I've gone on some tirades before. Like, this would be a confession. This one chick, I dated her one time, you know, and then I'm out the next couple of nights later with one of my friends because I'd take my friend's wife out and make sure nobody hit on her, and she would buy me drinks for my service.
Right.
So like, we're just hanging out. She goes to drop me off, and this chick's car is parked in my driveway. I'm like, huh? And she's like, is that chick? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, is she supposed to be meeting you here? I'm like, no. She's like, where is she? I'm like, I don't know. She could talk her way into the casa and was waiting in my bed asleep, like she lived there or something. So I like peek in my room and I see that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go wake my brother up. I'm like, yo, what the hell, man? He's like, well, she said you said it was cool. I'm like, you didn't check with me? Like, come on. So then I put her on webcam back in the days of Yahoo Messenger, the old days.
Mhm.
And fucking I typed everywhere. I'm like, all right, this is what's going on. This chick just showed up in my bedroom. I was out at a bar. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I want everybody here witnessing this just in case she goes nuts or, you know, I don't want no stories made up about me that I did something to a woman. Like, I don't do that. So I don't even want people to do that shit, you know? And like, she didn't go crazy, but she just had some weird idea that like we were already dating and in love and all this. Like, we went out one time, bro.
Hell no.
But I talked to her for a straight 6 hours, bro.
Was you in the band at this time?
Kind of.
That's what it was.
She didn't get to see me play live though. She'd only seen video of like a couple of practices.
Yeah, because she ain't deserve to. She ain't even make it that far. Like, no, she was supposed to. Like,
Hey, what's
Made it
what's
into
up with
the Hall of
Chad, bro?
Fame.
what's good, Chad? What's going on, bro?
He said you had something against me. I just can't put my finger on it.
Hold on.
What?
He said,
Big
"What?
Chad hits the
Yo,
page.
what? You have something against me? I just can't put my finger on it. Big up, cause I don't. What? I don't got
Hey,
nothing
boy.
against nobody, bruh.
Hey man, Chad, when you gonna come up?
I said peace to
Substantiate
you
your
when you
words,
came
bruh.
through.
Yeah, you should come up and explain that one.
Yeah, you gotta explain that. Like when people say I got something against him, but say he probably just joking though, because he do be joking. He do be joking a lot, so he probably
I
joking.
agree and I
But
disagree.
I hope he's joking because I gotta explain that one, bro. I have nothing against nobody, bro. There's only one person on earth I have something against, and that's my biological. You not him. You can't even really piss me off to the point where like I really want something bad to happen. Like we can go back and forth in an argument, but I still wouldn't want nothing bad to happen to you. My father, I wish he get hit by a train right now. What the fuck? Like there's nothing coming back from that, and that's how my hate is. And no, bro, like no, bro, nah, bro. I don't even go that far to dislike somebody, to be honest. But I hope he's joking because he do be joking. He do be fucking with me sometimes. So I hope he's joking. What's good, Nikki?
Yeah.
What's good, y'all? What is good?
Chilling. Having
Peace.
professional, you know.
I hear y'all was tapping into the subconscious mind.
You already know. We got to.
Man,
You know.
Peace to you, Nikki.
peace. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, this super.
What's the last word of your social?
I got my gold seal. Like I'm trying to get my gold seal like Rainstorm.
I'm just joking.
Shit, I'll tell you my whole social. A lot of good it'll do. Like, please steal my identity. Maybe you can make it better.
Nikki, how was your
Man,
build?
Say what?
How was your build?
My build was awesome. I loved it. I was like, this is an awesome build. I didn't even know it was gonna go down like this, but it went really well.
What was y'all talking about?
just talking about, you know, different energies and stuff like that, and our land that we got that we just didn't go get yet. We already got the land.
Right.
Because we all been talking about land and we didn't even know each other. We were all thinking about the land. Well, we've heard each other say, you said something about land.
Mm-hmm.
Nuth has been talking about land, but me and Satar really started looking at this land. So we manifested land. It's already here. We already got it. I don't know where it's gonna be at, but it's all it takes is a thought.
Right.
And you know, we just talked about everything we've been talking about our path here and what we should be doing. And how, you know, we're not here to force anybody to get where we're talking about. They'll get there when they get there, but we are still sending out these frequencies, period. Can't nobody stop us from talking about it and all that. We're gonna keep saying what we say, and it's not a forced thing, but once it's gonna click in your head. Whoever don't get it or whatever don't see what we're saying, it's gonna click one day.
Right. So every Thursday is gonna be about the feminine energies. So I'm gonna need you to be here so you can administrate that, because I'm just gonna set this stuff up and I'm gonna let y'all do you.
Okay. I saw that I was gone today. I didn't know you was gonna do that. I saw it, but I was actually on the move. And I tried to like see what was going on, but you know, you kind of be out and about and all this stuff is going on. You can't focus in on it.
Right. What's going on, Chad? Okay, he'll click in when he can. But yeah, well, I'll talk to you more about that. And when I set, because I'm like I said, I'm gonna try to have a schedule when I'm going live, and you're probably gonna be the first person to even get a replica of that schedule, or even to know when I'm gonna go live. So, on on Thursdays especially, I'm gonna keep that very let's just say we'll talk about that. We'll build we'll build the schedule for it, and I'll get everything set for that. So yeah, starting next Thursday is will be the first. So I'm gonna need you to be there. I'm gonna need Mama Satara to be there. I know you're in the chat, Mama. I need you to be there. And I'm gonna need Goddess Supreme to be there. And, a lot of other goddesses is gonna be there as well. I'm pretty sure Cat gonna come through, and the Kaylee gonna come through as well.
Oh yeah.
But
Man, that's powerful. Thursday, I like it.
yeah, and it's not saying that the men can't be involved, but I want a segment, to where the females is controlling the build, and so we can see what's going on in their minds, and what they want to discuss and build on.
Yeah, that's gonna be powerful though, cause I could definitely share that with some females that I conversate with about just different topics. Like I had the one that came through yesterday, and then my other homegirl for like 10 years. Like we just be talking every week, and we be having a little conscious builds
Oh,
for
that was
like
your
start
homegirl.
sending them.
That was your homegirl that came through last night.
Yeah, I had actually just met her, and we had just talked on the phone for like an hour and a half. But like the vibe I was getting from her. You know, she was talking about like on some getting away from society type shit. Like, you know how we was saying them people building them houses. Like she was on some get back to nature type
That's
vibe and whatever. So I had just sent her the link and she popped up. So,
Yeah, that's what's up.
but
To let her know about hers day too, so she can come through.
I'm definitely it's her, and then it's this other chick, female that I've been talking to for a minute, and she getting into the chakras, like she's spiritual and stuff. And we talk every now and then, like we just friends. Like I got a lot of female friends that I be talking to stuff like this because they more receptive to the information. Man.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely gonna put them on for sure. So I'm looking forward to the hers day. Shout out to Nikki C for that. So
no, thank you.
definitely gotta get back to the, you know, just the uh, yin and yang thing. It's gotta be balanced, and it ain't balanced without the goddesses for sure. So that's the main balancing skill right there. So I'm all about that. Like I said, I got a lot of homegirls that I talk to like that. So
Facts. Nice, yeah. So yeah, the masculine energy, I'm pretty sure, we gonna be there as well. So, still come through. Because, I think it's needed. And, their opinions and point of view is needed to be heard. And, we should indulge in those conversations that they want to talk about as well. Um, being if it's with us, about us, or about something else, it's something that's needed, you know, and
for
especially for
sure,
that balance, just like Super said. So yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
looking forward to that.
No, for real.
And that's gonna become
Like,
I swear that's gonna become a thing. I swear it's gonna become a thing.
Yep, it is.
yeah, I'm ready to take all this just knowledge and building and stuff to the next level and actually start building on a lot, you know. And I got a lot of friends, like my partner that I had you play this on. Like he one that been asking me questions. Like they coming around. I got certain ones that's coming around to this information. So
Mm.
you know that's why I'm trying to just get more engaged so I can lead by example and stuff, and I can invite more people into the community and start putting out content too.
Woo!
So I'm excited, honestly.
That's
But
beautiful.
I'm trying to get this laptop working, man. It's killing me right now.
What's wrong with it?
I got two laptops and both my chargers on them is just tripping. Um, I'm probably gonna have to try and order a part because I could charge it, but I gotta have it in at a certain angle, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
tough. Like
Yeah, one of
it'll
your
go dead on me. So
you got a short circuit in one of the wires, so yeah, you just gotta get a new charger.
Where are you?
I'm in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I got a lot of ideas and stuff that I just want to do with content, and like I enjoy coming up here and like you know just finally building with like minds on the platform. Like you know, I've been in the backseat listening for 3, 4 years, 5 years, just collecting my own information, and it's really uplifting to be able to just build for real, and it's like releasing that tension and all that stress you be having. like you said, ciphers. You know, just stress, thinking all this shit. Not never been able to just say it, but
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I remember them days.
Right.
You just come out, oh, as soon as you say one little thing, they talking about you crazy. That ain't how this is, and arguing you down. I'm like, man, forget it.
Yeah.
So I just went silent.
Man, yeah. See,
I went silent for a little bit, but then the more phones got upgraded, I was just like, oh, bitch, I could show you. I'm gonna just show you. I started using the technology we have, and that's the thing, man. We really need to start utilizing the stuff that we have.
That's
It's right in
true.
our face. You know.
no, for real.
I started thinking that too. I was like, I need to start doing like them, sharing my screen. I know how to do a lot of shit. I just don't be wanting to do all that shit. I just be wanting to just come up here and freestyle every time, but I'm noticing that I'm gonna need to prepare some information, some PowerPoints and all type of shit.
Yeah, I realized like even even how I orchestrated this channel, and it's mostly just brung up of all of us. I still felt like I had a duty to at least still teach and bring in information as well. So it's not just like you just hearing the people giving information. Like, come on, like we don't know like what Cypher's thinking.
Yeah.
Like what would he know? How did he feel? What did he believe?
hmm Nah, that's what's up though. Like, I like how you be running it.
Mm-hmm.
You everybody got their time to get a voice, then and you just be coming in with them power hitters, and then and you be gone on it too. Like, but yeah, and just the people that come up here is like always something new. Every time I done came through, it's like the same shit that I've been knowing, just different every time. But nah, it's just what's up though, for sure. But I was about to ask you a question
Go
about
ahead.
them loops, cause I was just sitting here listening and I was drawn. See, cause when you was talking about loops earlier, and you talking about like passing it off to your seed, cause the loop's always gonna be there, but you gonna be able to direct them through it. So I was thinking like in your mind when you see that, do you see it as, let me see, can you see this,
Yeah,
like a loop like that, or just a constant?
a constant, just like that, with a many circles with just a constant. The one on the bottom, not the one at the top, because the one at the top is the difference between the one at the bottom is the one at the top is the one at the top is kind of like the traditions, those loops, the ones you get from home, the ones you get from your mom, your dad, your older brothers and sisters and stuff, your cousins and your family, those traditional loops that advance you in different places. That's more of what I see expressed in the top section. But in the bottom section, we are in these loops, like with time and these different concepts and constructs and stuff. That's just keeping us, all these mini loops is just keeping us in this one place. And one place is not really elevating us, to a different spot, or to another level or another sector, you know, just depending on how people look at it, but that's how I see it.
Yeah. See, that's how I see it too. Like the top one is, like you said, more of the things that you got going on with other people, and just the chaos. Like I was saying earlier, like the flat tires, or the um need money for this, or just different stuff you go through in life. whether it's with a female or whatever. That's just a chaotic loop, I guess. I don't know. But the other one, I feel you. That's the one you want to be in because you're in control because you know where you're gonna end up.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, it's like the worst thing is being in a loop and not elevating. You don't want to be in a loop and not elevate. At least let that loop elevate you to another level. Not saying the next floor, the 2 floors out or 3 floor. I'm talking about like this putting you to the 8th, the 7th floor, or you're going to a 2-story, 3-story, 4-story building, and you're going to like the 20th floor. You know, like shit, like that type of elevation. Like that's elevation. Like it's not saying, oh, you move up here, you move up here. Yo, we have little things that keep us here, but those little things can gradually connect to other experiences, like when you learn how to run, juke, jive. If you're a football player, you know how many aspects of your life that can help you in, not even just physically, but mentally. Not even just mentally, but emotionally. What's going on, Brother Cook? Brother Cook just stepped up. Shout out to Bro Cook. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Peace. What's up?
Hi.
Cook. What's arbitrary with you?
Arbitrary.
Arbitrary.
I needed that.
No.
I needed that like a dog, bro.
That's a new greeting right there. What's arbitrary with you? I think I'm gonna put that on a new layout, on a new overlay.
Hey, but for real,
It was really arbitrary.
I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed that laugh right there. That might be the only laugh I get today. I just got a call from one of my homies, and a mutual friend of ours. He was in a bike accident.
Wow.
He ain't make it.
Oh man.
So yeah, but you know he was all right though. You know, like over the weekend, I hollered at him, and like this is a good friend of mine. Like I've been knowing this dude for 20 years. You know, we hang out all the time and stuff like that, and he ride like he been riding, but it's been raining down here in Atlanta, man, for probably about the last 2 weeks, and that's what happened to him. He hit a little puddle in the road, and it just kind of he lost control of the bike. So I want to say something, man, and hopefully people can hear me. You never know when the day gonna come when you out this motherfucker. I mean, you every morning you wake up, it might be your last.
Yep.
You know, and I'm not trying to give nobody no advice or nothing like that, but the only thing I'm saying is just try to, as best as you can, try to have yourself together. You know, and my advice, the only advice I would give you is at least try to consider that there's something higher than yourself. Because if you close your eyes and that's it, then you ain't got to worry about nothing. But if you close your eyes and there's something standing in front of you telling you, see, they told you that I was real, then you fucked up. So I'm not telling nobody to believe in nothing, but just try to get your stuff, just try to get yourself together. That's all I can say. Cause I know my homeboy, man, he was he wasn't big in the church or nothing like that, but he believed. He had his shit together. Um, it's funny y'all was just talking about football. Um, two of his sons graduated college. One of them playing for I think Oklahoma.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So he had his shit together, man. And he wasn't. What was it, 46, 45, 46.
He's young.
You know, he weren't old at all.
He's
You know
young.
what I'm saying? So I gotta, I gotta go say goodbye to her. But I know that he had his shit together. You know what I'm saying? So if there is something that's beyond this life that's gonna judge us, if it is something that's beyond this life that's gonna say, okay, you had your chance and you fucked it up, I think he'll be all right. Because he really was the type of person that'll take his shirt off his back.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him then got into it a couple of times because I was like, nigga, you did what? Didn't you know that was a scam? Then you gave them niggas all your money. He was like, Cook, man, look, man, I ain't worried. But see, now I think about it. Maybe he knew. I mean, sometimes people be knowing. Like, this is just a few weeks ago. The nigga gave, like, I want to say, like, $500 or $600 to somebody that was walking around the neighborhood selling shit. I'm like, bro, that's a scam. And the nigga told me, Cook, don't worry about it, man. You can't die with this shit. You can't go no. When you die, it's gone. And I keep thinking about it. Why the fuck did he? Out of all the shit he could have said, why did he say that? 2 weeks later, the nigga gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that laugh, man. I really do. And I just wanted to put that out there because I'm the type, and I'm at work now. I can't sit at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the type where, like, when some shit like that happens, I gotta stay busy. If I sit someplace, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So my wife was like, "No, you don't need to go to work." I said, "No, babe, I gotta. I if I sit here, I'm gonna be a grouch."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
But
say you high vibes to you, man, and
This
appreciate
shit,
you
one of
telling us that. And like you said, you know his energy, so he gonna be all right. And just know it ain't no goodbye. It's a see you later.
Yeah, that right.
I wanted to say something on that because you have a value connection with him, and it's a deep connection. I can tell. So know that energy will never die, so it's never goodbye. And even at the see you later, trust me, you're gonna see him.
Surprisingly,
He's gonna see you. You're gonna see him. It's gonna have. Trust me, something's gonna come up.
when you start getting just some type of communication with them, just from little different things.
He already have that communication. You don't even have to worry about that. The only thing is just be you. Continue doing what you doing for yourself. You have that connection with him. Now with him, you will get a sense. It's going to be a call. You're either going to get a scent, you're either going to get a thought, you're either going to get a memory,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get something, and that's going to call you. That's going to be him calling, or it's probably going to be you calling him. Either or, you're going to go to him or he's going to go to you. You will only know that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's it. Just don't worry about it. You're fine. He's fine. Everybody's fine. Right? You good, brother. Trust me.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, I I done took so many punches to the chin, my nigga. Like I lost two brothers, blood brothers,
Mm-hmm.
that got killed right here in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin, who I was real tight with, somebody shot and killed him. One of my best friends, this is a while ago. This is about 10, 15 years ago. Somebody killed him. Now he go another good partner of mine. I'm talking about a partner. I ain't talking about nobody I kick it with every now and then. I'm talking about this somebody who I see on the regular. He one of my bros. So if I don't see him at the lodge, I see him at my. He come to the house. I go to his. I know him. I know his wife. I know his kids. You know, it's like my daughter tutored him.
Mm.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, hey,
Hello?
can y'all hear me right quick? Mic check.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you
Uh,
too, Cook. You
Hello?
good, Cook? Yeah, Cook, you good. I don't know if he can hear. He'll come back. Mm. It's crazy.
Sad.
Well, I'm finna drop off, y'all.
All right, guys. Appreciate you for coming through.
You so good. I'll holla at you. Peace,
peace,
Miss
peace,
Diane.
Peace, peace.
Peace, everybody.
peace, Nikki C.
Mm. Yeah, I think for me, you know, because I've had a lot of people pass, in transition, within my life. Um, I guess call it I guess I can I have a good stomach or I have good faith or whatever. I don't know what it is, but um, I've conditioned myself to celebrate. I don't look at transitioning or passing as a bad thing. I express the freedom
Yeah.
they have. I love the freedom that they have, and I want to be there at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more of that with me. You know, things happen, and we will always want to spend time and see people, and the ones that we lose. We never want to not spend a day with them, but knowing it's part of life. It's what happens. That's a cycle that can't be broken. um and the freedom of it, I see a bigger picture. I don't dwell on the bad things. It's more of you did what you need to do here. You showed me a lot. We had our times, good, bad. At the end of the day, still stuck together, and it's your time to transition to your next phase, and that's what it's about. If we're ready to transition to our next phase, hey, you got to be ready. It is what it is. It's gonna come, you know,
Can't
and
run from it.
yeah, can't run from it. So it is what it is, and it's gonna happen. Not to scare anybody or get anybody like stressed or anything on that level, but this is real. This is a real thing that can't be broken. So you know no that your time here, your experiences here is everything. And, it's going to come to a point where, it's going to, you're going to be able to move on to your next phase. And, it is what it is. We'll get there. We'll see each other again. I'm pretty sure we will.
And I like how you put that. I like how you put that. I like how you said, you know, it's it's a cycle that can't be broken. It's something that you like here in this existence. There's a lot of things that we can rise above. You can rise above a financial situation. You can rise above, a health issue. It's
Mhm.
there's a lot of things that you can get through it. You can get past it. You can find ways around it. But when that comes knocking at your door, what you can fight it. Like he was down there fighting. You know what I mean? Like they was, what from what I was told, they they was looking at him like this dude should have been gone like hours ago, but he got a strong spirit. Like that's the only way they could describe it. They was like he a fighter. He
Mhm.
won't let it's something that he won't let go of. Like physically, the nigga was damn near gone already, but
Mhm.
the machine kept beeping. You know what I mean? Like
Right, right.
it,
Yeah.
it, it's like he was holding on to something.
Mhm.
And I guess finally, I don't know. Finally, I guess he let go or he came to grips with it or whatever happened. But you're absolutely right, man. That's something that we can't rise above. You can't. Well, you're gonna be rising above, but it's
Mhm.
something that you it's something. It's the one thing that's guaranteed in life.
Right.
And
Yeah.
this was my homeboy, man. And like I said, I've been smashed in the chin so many times to it's almost like I have to try to find ways to deal with it. And this is one of the ways that I found to deal with it, to stay busy. Because when I already know, the weekend I'm gonna be fucked up. I already know it's coming.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to stay busy. I'm gonna try to, um, hopefully you'll go live or somebody will go live so I can hop on the panel and talk a little shit. Cause I know once everybody go to sleep, cause my wife ain't gonna go, she gonna be right there looking at me.
Mhm.
That's gonna be the one person that's gonna stay up with me because she know I'm gonna fall down. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? But one I already know it's gonna come. So just try to love people, man. If the best you can, and
Mhm.
you're gonna have differences with people, but if you got that hate in your heart, please try to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate nobody. Just say you don't like them and keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that energy, that bad energy, man, it circulates. So I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. And I think that stuff happened for a reason. I think that you was live for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as I was like, good, 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 good. Let me hop on real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
let me hop on real quick, talk about this shit, try to get some of it out real quick, and talk about some different shit. Let me get a chance to share it with somebody real quick.
Right.
Because this time of morning I can't call nobody else. Like I called my mom, and told her, but I can't call nobody else and tell her.
Mhm.
So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all talking to me
No problem,
and
brother.
listening.
No problem, brother. Anytime, anytime.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I was gonna say that was some gems that you had dropped about having to train your mind to accept the fact that the transition is gonna happen to everybody. You know, and there ain't no running from it. And just, training your mind to not have fear and know that it's freedom and seeing the bigger picture and the fact that, this life, gave you all that was meant for you and it's time for better things, and just doing that, training that your mind. And I wish everybody could think like that, but unfortunately, some people have fears, and so I just think it's good to train your mind, like you said, Cyphers, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, appreciate that. That's real.
Wow. See that's another reason why I think everything happened for a reason. Because the way you just said fear,
Mm-hmm.
that fear, and a lot of times we don't even realize that it's fear.
Mm-hmm.
Some people think that fear is, oh, well, I'm not gonna get on that motorcycle because I'm scared of it. Some people think that's fear, and it is fear. Some people say, well, I'm not gonna get on no plane because I'm scared of it. That's also fear. But we have other fears that you might not even consider it as a fear, but it don't negate the fact that that's what it is. Some people scared to die. Man, I'm scared to do this because I might die. Bro, if you're gonna die anyway.
Right.
Hmm.
Of course, you don't want to put yourself in no situation that's gonna cause it to happen sooner than it might. Of course. I ain't finna work on no goddamn 1,200-foot bridge because I don't like heights. I'm afraid of heights. So goddamn right, I ain't finna get up there trying to work on no bridge and I'm scared of. But there's a lot of different types of fears, and I think what he just said, I think it that helped me. Training your mind not be, to get rid of certain fears. That's good right there. That was a gem right there, bro. Appreciate it.
Ain't no thing. That's just real though. And like I was saying, like the society or the mind frame of the masses, the fact that they got us so um brainwashed, or our minds so chained up in the way of thinking, that it's a lot of shit that we don't know. And I feel like that lead to a lot of fears after death, like especially when it comes to religion. They don't know if they finna go to hell, who gonna judge them, and this and that. And like honestly, I feel like once you get past that and you understand meditating and the energy and stuff, like you become free. And you, like you said, it's freedom once you transition. So it's always see you later, and I try and do that a lot too, and say see you later, even to my people now, just see you later, because I know I'm gonna see them later, and that's just knowing.
Yeah.
Now, who is that? Will be? Who is that
Hell
talking?
no, that ain't Will be. That's Super. That's
That boy
Super.
Sir
He
Drop
do,
said the
he do
same
sound a
thing.
little bit like
He
you do
sound
sound a
like
little bit like Will
he
be
sound like
Bruh.
he sound like Will B.
though.
Or is it Super? That's
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I can't read what's on your avatar, but I appreciate that, man. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? You sound like a young guy.
No, I'm be 30 this year in
Yeah,
December.
you a young dude.
Young guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You a youngin. You what we call a youngin. And the reason why I said that is because I can appreciate that. See, when I hear younger guys speaking like that, speaking words of wisdom like that, I appreciate that like a motherfucker. Because when I was your age, I wasn't thinking no shit like that. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even thought to say nothing like what you just said. So shout out to the young guys, man. The young guys out here, you know, really, really tuning in to some of this shit and figuring this shit out at a young age. You're gonna go a long way, bro.
Man, I
I
appreciate
appreciate
that.
that.
I appreciate that, man, because I'm just getting to the point to where I'm trying to express the things in my mind, like I've been telling Cypher. So I just appreciate the fact that I'm able to come up and just get comfortable sharing the wisdom and stuff that I do be thinking in my mind, just trying to get it out. So appreciate that shout out for sure. It means something to me too.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I like that's one of the reasons why I fought with Chris too, because he a young dude, but he got his shit together. And I never put age on wisdom. I never done that. You know what I mean? Because just like some of the stuff you said, I got guys that are my age and older that won't, that can't articulate it the way they might have their own way of saying it, but they won't put it nice, simple, plain where you can understand it the way you did. And like I said, that's one of the reasons why I fought with the young guys like you, Chris, Godbody, and it's a few more. Y'all, it's a lot of other shit y'all could be doing, but instead, you doing something that can help others. Get on the platform, speak some words of wisdom, some shit that can't nobody. You can't read that in a book. You can't study that. That's life experience.
That's for real.
Shit you just simply gotta go through. And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate y'all boys out here, man, doing what y'all doing. And I'm glad I can hear it.
I appreciate you too, bro.
These little young guys I see around my neighborhood and some of the other places I see, they ain't doing none of that. They still out here selling dope and game banging, and they really think that that's what they supposed to be doing. So shout out to y'all, man. Keep it up.
Thank you. Shout out to you.
Facts.
Shout out to you too, bro.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Trying to.
And I hope I ain't put no damp on the show. I really was trying to bring it down, but it was. I just wanted to share it, and get some advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed that. I needed for y'all to tell me what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? I needed that.
I was about to say, no, that's crazy, because I was like, what's arbitrary with you? And that was funny, but like you said, it shed light on what you was really going through. Like some random stuff happened in your life that impact you on a whole deeper level. So it was just like, dang. But that was crazy though.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
because it
I
took it the
can't
whole
see
other
the
way.
chat.
Go ahead, my bad.
It took it all. It's as soon as you said what's arbitrary with you, like, that brought instant laughter.
What the
think I
fuck was
lost him.
that? God damn, that shit sound like two cats fucking fighting and a lady screaming at the same damn time. What the fuck?
Laugh and move, like, that laughter, man. It'll do. It's healing. It healed me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it took us down a different hole and a different build, a different energy, and just another reminder that everything we said is true. Just take what you need from that. But yeah, that was a little energy shift. I used to ride bikes. I had actually dropped my bike and broke my leg. So I already know the risk of that. But like at the same time, everybody who ride bikes know that risk, and it's like they already came to acceptance that might be the way that they go out. So at the end of the day, he transitioned doing what he loved.
Yep.
Yeah, because we used to ride together. 'Cause, man, I hadn't been on a motorcycle shit 10 years at least. I was into them sport bikes. And what's crazy is I'm the one that's popping wheelies and you know riding with no hands and I was the one that was out here stunting. And he was the one that always had a cruiser. He was like, Cook, man, you need to grow up, my nigga. Come and cruise, man. Stop all that. You gonna hurt yourself. This, that, and the third. And I was in a wreck one time. I got a permanent gash in the back of my head from that. But that accident is not what made me start riding. I stopped riding just because I just got tired of it. You know what I mean? I got tired of them long ass. So we'll leave Atlanta and go to goddamn Jacksonville. Or we'll leave Atlanta and ride to Myrtle Beach, or drive out to Houston on bikes. And I was like,
Hmm.
man, I'm getting about tired of this shit. Like I need, and I just stopped doing it. End up selling my bike, and stuff like that. And he wasn't even that tight. Like he could do it, he don't get me wrong, he was a real rider, but he wasn't into that shit no more. So he cruising, went around the curve, hit a puddle of water, bam. Not speed or nothing, just going around the curve and just lost control.
Yeah.
So
What you had
yeah,
just said
that's
just
a trip, man.
yeah, I don't mean to change, but what you had just said like just made me have like a little brain blast. But like how you say they ride in groups, I just be thinking about that loyalty in them bike groups. Like they really cut for each other, and I just be that's just like a nice little family, and that's how I be wishing the truth community and shit was like. But that shit, that's love right there. Them bike clubs, they be down for each other for sure.
Yeah, because he was with us. So like we got our own patch. That avatar you see that I got, that's a patch. So he had that patch, plus he had the patch from his club. You know what I mean? So it's like all of us used to ride together, and then he'll leave us like we'll ride all day. We'll meet up somewhere like at a gas station or in some parking lot. I take my ass home. He'll get with his group, with his bike group, and they'll ride all night. So it's like you said, it's a lot of loyalty in it, and they fuck with each
Mm,
other. And I wish we did that because we do a whole lot of banging on each other on these
nah, for
lives and stuff,
real.
man. We go at it, we be banging, and they do it too, but not like how we do it, you know. So yeah,
Hmm. But I feel like that just come with pride, and I feel like in them bike clubs, like it ain't no pride, cause when you on that bike, the only thing you feel is free. Free of all shit that's going on in the world. That's how I felt when I used to ride my bike. I still remember it was nights like this. I'm a natural night owl, so I'll be up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I just go all the way downtown Dallas and just be riding through the city. Like so I just feel like they free spirited, and when it just come to the community or just niggas, anybody, they're just so prideful about everything, man.
You.
No.
The awkward pause.
Bing.
What about those Seahawks, guys?
They're eating at the fishery.
Those fucking New York Knicks.
What about fish and chips, governor?
Right. Back on the ranch. Mm.
He said back on the ranch. Back on the ranch.
Doesn't matter who you are. One of these days, you're gonna sit on your balls.
What you gonna do, D? Sit on your nuts. Sit on your balls.
That's an
Yeah.
experience in time. I was thinking about all the bike talk, and I was like, man, I used to hate that shit. Try to land a jump, and you come down just wrong, and it's like, whoa! And then you just fall over. I rode dirt bikes, not really street bikes, but same thing, dude.
Man, I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
I started out with dirt bikes.
I'm trying to get me a little mountain bike, cause this little female that I talk to, she be on her little nature rides. But all the damn bikes in Dallas sold out, like at all the stores. It's crazy.
Go to the pawn shop.
That's true. I ain't thinking about that one, but they probably sold out. I'm telling you, bikes
Nah,
is high commodity out here.
yeah, but all the people that ain't getting the unemployment sooner, they're gonna start selling their bikes too.
True.
Transition.
Craigslist, they got these cross train bikes. They want like $500, $600, $700 for them. I'm like, I never knew a bike was so expensive. Lance Armstrong bike.
That's about halfway. I've seen some pricey ass ones.
Yeah, they had one on there. They wanted $2,000 for it. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, my friend did that one time. He thought he was just stealing a mountain bike, and it turned out it was like a $1,500 mountain bike. His dumbass got a felony. Like, we're all going into the store, and he's just like, "Hey, I'll meet you back at the pad." I'm like, and I saw the bike out of the corner of my eye. I was like, "Oh, okay, I got you. Whatevs." And we went back. We were partying it up. And like a few hours passed, and his girlfriend starts calling, like, "Yo, man, where's my guy?" I'm like, "I don't know." He said he was gonna meet us back here at the pad. And it's been hours.
He got caught.
Yup. Hell yeah, he got caught.
I'm saying like they just caught him riding down the street.
Yeah, he thought he could dip through the trails, but he didn't know the trails as well as he thought, and he got lost, and they jammed him up quick. Because he went down the wrong street. Like, there was 4 different bike trails you could take through the neighborhood, and 2 of them are just like the same thing. They just crisscross and then end up in a loop. And then the other one's dead end of the creek, and then one actually goes all the way through and takes you to the trail that crosses it. And that's the one that would go right past my house, ride down that. You're in my backyard, nobody's easier. He got lost. And then they were mad at me. They're like, "Why'd you let him do it?" I'm like, "I ain't stopping him. He's grown up. What do you want?" He didn't ask my opinion of it. My look should have told him, like, dumb, 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 don't do it. But after that, it's on you.
My man's hit an arbitrary lick. He didn't know what the plan was. He just said, fuck it.
Yeah, he should have stuck to the beer run like the rest of us. Like, we got a burrito at the house. Let's just go get some more beer and call some chicks over and have a barbecue. And everybody was down for that. And this motherfucker wanted to steal a bike. Don't even know why. Like, you got a truck and you got bikes at your house.
Yeah, man. I had friends like that just stole to just steal. Like, man, what the hell is you doing?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be a klepto or something like that, take something stupid like a pack of gum where you can just be like, oh, my bad. I'm stupid. Don't be
Yeah,
pressing charges.
no, for real.
That must be fun. You're in jail. What are you in for? I stole a bicycle. Like, how old are you? 25? You're 25 and you stole a bicycle? You get the hell out of my cell.
Yeah, I stole this office chair from this office building. Like, motherfucker just rolling it down the street.
What about that one time when you stole my heart? God damn you. Cricket.
Oh Lord.
He said it was an arbitrary leg.
Yeah, he didn't know which trail to go down. He was lost.
I can see him explaining it to the police officer. The police officer just say, "Man, all that shit is arbitrary."
What's your name?
I got lost.
He wrote that on the ticket.
This fool said it's
What
not
are
your
you
fault.
charging? He's standing in front of the judge. The judge, the police officer say, "Well, I charged him with felony theft." Judge look at him and say, "All right, man, shit, it's all arbitrary."
The judge is probably like, can you approach the bench? And then just slap him across the chin, like, "Bitch, what are you doing with your life? You got a job and an apartment and a chick, and you're stealing a bike." Like, he did, like, I think a month in jail and a bunch of community service. It was ridiculous. Literally.
That system's something else too.
Yeah, especially on the East Coast, like they want to keep you down. Like if you get anything more than a speeding ticket, they're just on you forever after that, presenting you with opportunities and pressuring you.
Man, that's something else like I be watching a lot of like First Amendment audits. Man, I love watching that shit. Just uh how people deal with the police and stuff. Like I got to the point where I want to go do it, but I don't be want to just fish at the police. Like, but at the same time, when they do come around, I do want to flex my rights. So just knowing your rights and stuff, that's big. Cause just like a police coming up to you trying to get your ID or just even talk to you without articulating a suspicion of crime, in the hood, shit, we train to run first. But it's just like,
Nah, I flip it around on them. I'll walk right up to them like, "Yo, what's going on here, officer?" I'll
right.
introduce myself just by my name, let them get a look at me so they know I'm the cool cat, and then I pump them for the information. I walk away knowing about them, and letting them know just what I want. I'm a good
All they be
for you
doing
to
is
get to know.
fishing. All they be
Yeah,
doing
even
is
if they're in the
fishing.
process, like I want them to know that I'm a good guy. I don't have to snitch. I don't have to do shit. They just know I'm not a bad guy. That's all I'm asking. You're just making yourself like an acquaintance of them without selling out or any of that shit, or without having to worry about, oh my god, I got pulled over and some dumb shit happened. Like I'll get pulled over and they'll be like, "Man, what the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. What did I do?" Tail lights out. "Oh, I'm sorry." And then that's that because they know you. You know.
hmm
It's
I
just
still just hate that
respectful.
whole part of the fact that somebody got jurisdiction over you. Like, fuck that shit. Like, Like I only did this one time, but I've been waiting to do it again. Like if I get pulled over somewhere near or around my house, close by the house, I'm just keep going until I get home. Just to piss the police off. Like
Well, it's a give and take though, if you think about it. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks the harassment and shit like that, the low level shit. But without it, Jeffrey Dahmer's still walking around eating motherfuckers, and Ted Bundy's out there capturing women and killing them, and God knows what else goes on. So it's like there is a need for a force of guardians, whatever name you want to apply to them. Yeah, the construct has been corrupted, and there's too much money pulling the strings, but doing away with the whole idea of people making sure that justice is served, I don't agree to that. But I do agree to like a total across the board reform of it.
yeah, I feel you. Like it's got to be some type of order, but as far as authority, like I agree. Like yeah, we gotta be wary of these rapists and all kinds of shit. But at the same time, you gotta know the people you deal with in power. Like they fucking like that boy B.O.B. He got a song. He was like, police still abuse, pedos get excused. You know, so it's like we get abused by the same people we want to save us from these terrible people, but the terrible people is really the people above them. So it's just hard to side with it when you know that it's more crimes higher up getting done that we not aware of or they not gonna do nothing about. Like that shit's sick, really.
Nah, we know.
Yeah, I know we
In
know,
the
but
back
I'm
of
just
your
saying,
head, you
like
can feel that shit in the pit of your stomach. You know what the hell they're doing. It's
I'm
just like,
saying though, but it's like
Jesus.
they getting away with it. So, but you know, we gotta pay a $500 ticket because we didn't turn our signal on and our license expired and all this extra bullshit.
Plus court costs.
Exactly. So
That's the real
that's what
kicker.
I'm talking about. As far as somebody just being able to pull you over and have you at authority, like at gunpoint, or just
They can
pretty
do whatever the
much
hell they want to
kidnapping.
do.
That's like kidnapping, you know.
I
Fuck.
had a judge one
Like
time.
I don't rock with that shit.
I had a judge one time. He's like, "Man, I see that you're between jobs right now, and your income's kind of suffering." He's like, "So I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna reduce your fine to $100." I was like, "Right on, I can afford that." Court costs were $1,200. I was there 10 minutes. Like, I just walked out laughing. They're like, "What's so funny?" I'm telling them, right. I'm like, they reduced my fine because I ain't got that much money right now. And they're like, "Right on." And I was like, "Yeah, but court costs." And they just looked at me and they started laughing too. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and that's just another part of the loop that you get in setback. Fucking
You're talking
bullshit
to me,
ass
man.
highway pirates. That's all it is revenue generation. Generation. Yeah.
That's double that.
Yeah, he right because it's weird how you get a ticket and you like, well, I'm gonna go to court and fight it instead of like, let's say the ticket $250, right? So you say, well, shit, I ain't finna pay that. I'm finna go fight it, try to get it reduced. And then you go to court and they may tell you, no, you can go to court. Here's your court date, and they tell you can come, but they don't tell you, hey, look, when you get in this motherfucker, we gonna charge your ass goddamn $1,200 to step foot in here. Shit, if I had known that, I would have said, well, I'll just pay the 250 then. Shit, you know what I mean? So that's crazy, man. It's like Super Saiyan. It's like what he's saying, you know, it's a money game, it's revenue. They gonna fuck you either way. You either gonna pay the ticket, they gonna get the money for that, or you gonna come to court and they gonna get your ass for being there. Talk about a
Double-edged sword.
sword, boy.
Yeah,
God
took it
damn.
right out of my mouth. Exactly what it is. That's why it's best we try and take those steps to get up under that law shit, like your boy Rainstorm, like for real.
Alright, so check out.
Start speaking that legalese with him, but that shit tough still, and it's like I don't know. I just want to do some more education on it.
It's just like language. You're just learning the different phrases you need to trigger them.
What's going on, Falcon? How you doing, brother? Peace to the homie Falcon. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge.
You present a really good argument to the judge. They might run with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to be free of all that shit. I don't want no license plate, no registration, no license. I want to just have a little piece of paper. They even pull me over. Like, don't fuck with me. I was talking to my homegirl before I got on the bill, and we just talking about the marriage and stuff, like the marriage license. So I asked y'all, do y'all agree with that? Like marriage license, which or what?
Hell no, fuck a marriage license. I don't need nobody to validate my damn marriage.
Exactly. She tried to ask me a question. I feel the same way as you, Cyphers, but she trying to ask me a question like, "What you knowing that? What if that's what she wanted, and y'all in love and stuff?" I'm like, dang, why you gotta give me the ultimatum? Like, but I feel like if I was to fall in love with somebody to the point where I want to be married, like, she already gonna be on the vibe I'm on, so like, we ain't gonna need no goddamn license.
Yeah. And that's crazy you said that because sometimes I'm gonna just throw it out there because this is what happened to me, and I wish I was at home so I could laugh at my wife about this shit. Sometimes that shit could be like I ain't gonna say trap, but it could be used as a goddamn tool. Cause my wife was telling me, she was like, okay, nigga, you want to be a part of these children's lives? You finna marry me. Like, we finna get this, we finna do this shit in court. I'm like, man, we ain't gotta get married, for this, that, and the third. And she was like, the fuck we ain't. You know what I mean? And she used that shit. I mean, I'm glad it happened. That was 23 years ago. We've been married 23 years, but
Salute to that.
I'm just saying, for everybody that's out here, don't. That's something your girl might tell you. All right, nigga, we need to get married. We need to make this shit official. No, y'all love should be official.
Mm-hmm.
If I love you, I care about you. I ain't going nowhere. The marriage ain't gonna change no fuck shit. The only thing that is gonna change is if you get married, you fuck around and fuck around. Now your ass done got what's that song? It's cheaper to keep her. You gonna find that shit out quick.
True story.
No, for real. And it's like you could still have a ceremony and shit. Like,
I wouldn't even pretend because then it'll turn into when are we gonna have the real one? Just tell them straight out, I ain't entering into a contract where I'm gonna lose my shit because you decided someone else is cooler.
real talk. Like, I don't want to have to deal with none of the government bullshit. Like having their hands in my pocket and shit. Like, fuck all that.
especially with the relationship. It's like y'all didn't help me get no girl. Why are you gonna help tear it apart and make sure she get paid out of the shit? Like what? How is that justice? Oh, you can get married and I still got to give you money, even though you got another fool on the hook. Like, come on. And you calling it a patriarchy? Whatevs. I'll believe that the day I see it, and I ain't never seen it. Family court's the same way, dude. Like you'll hear like maybe one story out of 10,000 where the guy gets custody or the woman has to pay alimony. It's rare.
Very rare, like Mr. Clean with hair. For real.
Right?
He said very rare, like Mr. Clean.
No, that shit just fuck though. So shit, this I am. Is you married?
I was a long time ago, like 13 years ago. That's when I was married for 5 years.
What about you, Cyphers?
Nah, never single,
Yeah,
never married.
man. It's just like society just so messed up, man. I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. I had lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I think you was talking about like the females getting the money and stuff. And you said patriarchy or whatever. But it's just like it's fucked up how we been preconditioned and programmed through whether it was slavery or segregation, you know, the women's power movement and just getting away from the nurturing of the woman and equal rights and all that shit. Like it's just fucked up because it just stems to relationships now. Like
Yeah.
ain't nobody real or everybody want to be the most powerful or the one in charge. There's no more balance, and that's just what it all turns down to. Balance.
We can't have balance when there's money involved. But it just depends on the programming, but more often than not,
Mm. I feel like you can have balance no matter what's involved. It's just what it's gonna take to balance it. So
if you're working against ideologies that are programmed into people, like say you're the man in the relationship and your woman's happy and you take it to it. So society's programmed to say, okay, we need a hater on that project. And then one of her friends is going to start being jealous of it and be like, he's just oppressing you, making you stay home, and you ain't got no existence beyond your house, and blah, blah, blah. And then she gets all twisted up. And the next thing you know, chick's making money. In most cases, she'll end up making more money than you because there's some other dumbass dude that's going to pay her a big salary in the hopes that someday he'll get some booty out of it. And then it's like, uh, like there's so many scenarios that are out there,
yeah, it definitely is.
like bear
That's
traps.
why. Yeah,
That's why I'm
that's
single for a while. After
man.
baby mama, that was it. Like you're gonna need to come with like some damn good excuse to want to be with me for me to accept it.
No, that's big facts. And then just going through this, like I can't lower my vibration for a female no more. Like, cause I'm only cheating myself at the end. So I just be sticking to myself mainly. But I know it's one that's vibing out there for me somewhere. So if you out there, just stay patient.
Serious?
One day,
Come and
one
get it.
day.
We'll sell them to you for 2 cartons.
Yeah, I'm going in on these noodles. About to probably pass out here in a second.
You.
I'm try and go to this micro center and see what's up with a piece for my laptop. I just been trying to budget my money. I can't get no calls back right now on the job. It's fucking pathetic, man.
Did you apply with FEMA?
Hell no. Well, I look like
Somebody that wants a job?
FEMA.
Yeah, they're hiring all sorts of shit.
Fuck no, I ain't
They
going
are
over there.
too. They really are hiring, bro. Like it's real. It's facts.
You could
Man,
get
fuck
paid to
that.
pick up garbage on the sidewalk, or you could get paid to stand and watch people stand up. Like, there's a million and one things. You just gotta take it for what it is. It's a paycheck.
Man, they probably gonna try and
Think I like sorting boxes for a living? Fuck. That shit's mind blowing. Every 2 days, I'm playing a life size game of Tetris.
no, that's a fact. It is a check, but just like FEMA though, I don't know.
FBI, they're hiring. Then you
I'm
could
gonna have to
really be
see.
an agent. That'd be funny as shit. People be like, what do you do? Be like, I'm an agent. Ha 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 ha. I don't know. Dallas. Who's in Dallas?
Dang, what I said. I see Cat in the chat said something. I don't know what I had said.
The cat in the chat.
Cat in the chat.
Cat and chat. That was
Oh,
cool.
I know. My friend Nina lives in Houston. She might know some shit around there. I'll hit her up.
Hold on, you say your friend do what?
I know this chick in Houston named Nina. I could ask her about local work around those parts.
Yeah, that'd be clutch.
Make a mental note tomorrow morning. I know people everywhere. It's just a matter of remembering. So I write it all down. Then I wake up and I go, huh, okay.
No, that'd be clutch.
Oh yeah, not working sucks. Sucks almost as much as working.
Man,
It just depends on the boss. My boss just happens to be an extreme woman. Like, she's cool and all, but she's just the way she runs things. It's like tough love. So if you complain you're working too hard, she'll cut you down to 3 days a week, no problems. Like, I was like, man, my check's kind of light. You think I could get a couple more hours? Oh yeah, you want to work 6 days a week? Cool. That's what she heard.
mm,
So I was like, fuck it, man. I'll grind it out as much as I can. Stock up over the summer.
stack it up.
Right.
Trying every time I try to start, then they come at me with, oh, well, you need to repair this. You need to repair that. Like this month, I got to repaint. I got to repair the porch awning. And I already got the supplies and whatnot. It's just a matter of finding the free time now. I was trying to tell her about it. Like, yo, man, I'm working 6 days a week. What do you expect me to do? I can't. What am I going to paint on it 2 hours in the morning and then go to work? She's like, I do all sorts of stuff without help. Like, this ain't about you. It's about me being one human, and I gotta go out and watch my kid at the same time while I'm trying to paint a house by myself. Come on.
No, just by you saying 6 days, that shit just took my mind somewhere else. How they call it the week and the weekend. I feel like that shit just so deep. And days. How many days? Like you in the days, and
Yeah, because it's a
you gotta
short.
do this shit all week, and you be weak, cause I don't know.
Well, no, you
But
can
I
think
just feel
it's
like that
only
shit
six
deep.
days, but they might lap it over. So you actually ended up doing 7 days out of 1 week and 5 out of the next. By the way, they place your days off. You get 2 days off. If you get 1 day off, then it can totally overlap.
No,
So
I'm just talking about like the word days, like the DAZE. You be in a daze, and
Mm.
then like the word weak is like the opposite of strong, weak. You know, and then they call it the weekend, so it's like your weakness ends on the weekend or some shit. But it's just like wordplay and the spelling that they in. That's just one thing I be thinking like, damn, that shit deep. Like we really in the days
it's a
every
trance.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Everyone's in a alpha wave trance state until you break them out of it. The
Facts.
problem is you got a lot of half-ass mofos out there that think they're waking people up and they're only halfway breaking people out, and that's why they're spiraling out. They lose their shit and they're like, they want to learn and they want to teach and they want to do this and they want to do that, but then they're still stuck in that loop because they got only part of their eggshell cracked, and so they're just peeking out of the shell. Fly. It's like no, 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 no. You gotta go back. Get some better. Really do it. It's difficult, especially with people that have been through a lot of trauma. Like you gotta be extremely careful with those personalities.
Man, for real. But no, it's been a fire little bill. I'm about to go ahead and drop off. I'm trying to give me a little meditate on before I call it a night. Appreciate the convo. Shout out to Cyphers, This I Am, and that boy Cook. Keep your head up. Know you gonna see your boy again, and also the cat in the chat. Know that her brother just transitioning too, and that he always gonna be there. She gonna see him again too,
Yep.
and I'm gonna see y'all again too. And with that being said, I'm gonna throw up two, and that's the peace.
And
Y'all be easy.
you too, be easy, brother. A great evening.
Yep.
That's what's up. We're gonna bring this to an ending. You know, this I am. You got any concluding words? You can go ahead and.
This is a good show tonight. I was happy with it. It started off really funny with Eddie Griffin. Everybody missed out, and then it was a nice flow. It was nice energy all night. I look forward to more.
Nice, nice. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate Super coming through, and Bro Cook expressing too.
Jab.
Sad to hear, what happened. But just know that, it's not the end and it's never the end. And, you will prevail over all obstacles. And same thing with Cat as well. Love, it's not the end, nor it's a goodbye. You will always have that connection. That relation will always be tethered, and you will see it. You will see them again. And, you know, um, much love, much peace and love to you as well. Um, We had Fiery Falcon come through. Welcome again to the Smokers Lounge, and appreciate you coming through, brother, and hope to see you again. Chad's in the building. Appreciate you for coming through as well, brother. Let's see. Satara, Mama, you already know we love you. Appreciate you coming through. Nikki, Bro Cook. Let's see. Yep, Soup was in it. Yep. That's pretty much everybody who came through. You know,
Yep.
if I got to mention your name, you know, it ain't no hate or nothing. You know, I probably just missed it. I couldn't scroll up all the way or something, you know.
Kirk.
And YouTube is acting like boo boo and shit. So, you know.
They were probably there. No. Nope. Digress gang was absentee ballots.
Right. Y'all know how we do, you know, love yourself, love others, take care of yourself, take care of others, you know, drink your waters, make sure y'all got everything y'all need. You know, eat your seasonings, you know, eat healthy. Break these loops, break these cycles, you know, the ones, you know, that keep you on that same level and will let you elevate. Those are cycles I'm talking about. You know, other than that, you know, keep doing yourself, keep getting to know yourself and get to your purpose. Other than that, you know, I'm your host, Chris Cyphers. This is the Smokers Lounge. And we're about to drop that beat. I'll see y'all tomorrow or later on today for, you know, Friday.
Yeah.